apparently we're having all sorts of fun technical difficulties. Drop frames for some reason, but I've noticed that on Twitch for other streams, so maybe it's a Twitch thing. Who knows? But anyway, welcome to what episode are we on? I guess it's 21, but I'm just gonna say it's season 2, episode 1, because I don't know what our counting thing is gonna be. But welcome to season 2. We made it!
Yay!
Yay! I hope everybody's holiday was awesome. Let's see. Who wants to do the recap of season 1?
Fucked up a vampire.
Yeah, you fucked up a vampire. That's what
Well, we got trapped in Barovia. I feel like I'm doing a school presentation, like a recap, like your essay.
Yes.
Book essay. We got trapped in Barovia because Strahd wanted to fight us, and he caught these hands.
He got these hands, bitch.
We fought some ghosts. We fought some vampires. We made fun of many NPCs' names. We met raven people. And someone wanted to fuck the abbot.
Who was that?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I don't remember it. I don't remember that part of it.
Name names.
There was.
I don't remember that part of it. I don't.
Did you just call yourself out?
No. I remember. I don't remember who it was. Someone mentioned it, and I know it. In my heart of hearts, I know it. Maybe I wasn't the best to start the recap.
I have no
I
idea
can recap the last episode. I think we fought Strahd. He tried to run away like a little bitch. We all went running after him. Alina killed him with her sun sword, which Silana regrets giving to her.
True.
And we saved Barovia. We didn't die, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, that's
contrary to popular belief. And we got out. We lifted a curse and we got out. And Rictavio died.
Yes.
He was thrown off a cliff and died.
To be fair, he was a little bitch.
If he hadn't gone by himself, he wouldn't be dead. So
That's the thing. If he'd been like a person and asked for help.
The buddy system, man.
Okay, he was a person, and you guys were mean to him.
We had just resolved to be nice to him when he left.
started being nice to him, and he's
Well,
like,
it was too late. It was too late, Ashley. See what happens when you're not nice to people from the outset?
They die?
They die horrible deaths.
They
They
make
die.
bad decisions and die. So really, we're the ones, contrary to popular belief, we help people make good decisions.
Do we?
Technically, I mean,
We're
if he
making bad
hadn't
decisions
left us-
ourselves.
If he hadn't left us, he wouldn't have died, and he left us and died. So
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
I'm just saying.
Also, I noticed that the stream is freezing a lot. That seems to be a common issue with Twitch right now. I don't know what's going on, so apologize. Hopefully the audio is still okay, but let us know if you can't hear us or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why it's doing it. All right, so let's see. Where are you guys at? You guys just left Barovia, and you exited the same way that you came in. You basically went down the same road, and as you were walking, the mist that once enclosed the area that eventually faded away, and you found yourself still walking down the same road that you recall leaving, or like near where you camped out, and you basically magically found yourselves in Barovia before, on your way to Waterdeep.
Well,
Well,
Oh,
I turn around. Do I see Barovia?
You see the road behind you, but you don't see anything that would indicate Barovia ever existed there. The trees that surround you are all coastal. There is a definite temperature change. What was once the biting cold of Barovia is now actually really warm and humid, like coastal humid. You're like Florida. There you go, Adriana. Yeah, and the
not comfortable.
yeah, and it is pretty warm, and you guys are pretty sweaty.
Okay.
That sounds
On
like
top of all the other grime that has been built up on you for the past few weeks.
Yeah.
So have we been traveling? Like, do we think we're almost some way to close to civilization, or we just started out on the road?
Make a nature check.
Hmm.
See what you can garner about your locations.
First
your
roll of the
locale.
night.
Don't make it like my first roll of last season, guys.
That was brilliant.
It was a
Oh
one.
my God.
Sure was a one.
Okay, so it wasn't a 1, but
Oh, no.
It was a 2. Okay.
no, it was a 3.
Oh,
Have plus 0 to nature, so 3.
3. Okay. You're on a road. But assuming that wherever you ended up is somewhere where you started, you were a few days out from Waterdeep when you guys vanished and ended up in Barovia. So hopefully you're near the same area. You have no idea.
Is it day? Is it night? Is it evening?
At this point, it's probably early afternoon.
a comfortable time.
So,
Yeah.
we should probably try to find like a lake to not be like super dirty when we reach actual civilization.
You're right.
So we can look like people when we show up.
Yeah, like not like covered in like gore and like dirt and
Vampire dust.
vampire dust.
I forgot he did that.
I'm gonna look out for like a lake.
Okay.
Keep an eye out
I
for a
don't know what else to do.
All right. You guys head forward down this well-traveled road. And you find that it's a very different... Oh, I forgot music. Hang on. Hey, I was like, this is really quiet. Let's put some music. This is like random tracks, so hopefully it's appropriate. I'm still in the process of like figuring out how I want to like organize the music for this thing. Anyway, you guys are wandering down this road, and
Wait. Are we in the woods?
you are in the woods right now.
Can I use a wood elf mysticism to find a river?
That is freaking cool, and I think that's the first time I've ever seen you do a wood elf anything.
Because she waited till the end of last campaign and then
Look,
like
that
show
was
us
the
all her
one
cool
thing.
abilities.
That was still, yeah, okay. Do you have to roll or anything for that, or is it just
I
what
would
do you get the sense?
I can make a nature check based on the fact that I'm wood elf, but
Either way.
like that's what I can do. Just like roll a nature check based on I am a wood elf.
Is that what it is?
It's no, like it's not like a mechanic. I'm just saying like
Oh,
Oh, so it's
I
something that
see.
you're making up. Okay. But yeah, sure. Go ahead.
all right, here you go.
I'm sick, by the way, so that's why I'm sniffing this, just so you know.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Based on your wood elf mysticism, you definitely smell sea salt on the air. And you can... Yes, and you can actually hear waves on far distance. You have really keen hearing, a lot more than anybody else, so nobody else really hears it, but you can kind of make out the distant sound of waves coming off west of you.
Y'all,
Yes.
I
What's
think we're near
that?
the coastline.
that's crazy.
Wow.
Wild.
Wow.
Off to the west.
So does that mean we're close to Waterdeep then? Has anybody here been to Waterdeep before?
That's a good question.
2 of us. So
Probably not.
no, Ash,
Cruz and Mira.
Cruz and Mira have been in Waterdeep. Okay, so you guys lead the way. Are we close? Because I want to like sleep in a bed at one point.
I've never come at it from this way.
I don't really know about this direction.
Mira's just gonna look around and be like, I will check.
Sniff the ground.
What are you checking
No,
for?
I want to see if I can like register any like possible landmarks or anything.
All right,
Like-
go ahead. Roll a, let's see.
Just
Investigation.
eat the dirt like that guy on the AP Lang exam from a few years ago.
Just taste the dirt.
If you were class of 2014 in high school, you feel me. You feel me.
Sprocket Locket, Twitch has been freezing frames, so it's a problem for everyone.
What did you get?
Do I add anything to it? Is it just a straight roll?
Investigation. So whatever your investigation skill.
Oh, fucking thank God.
See, that kind of reaction tells me investigation is going to help you.
14.
That's not too
That's
terrible.
not too bad.
There are trees. You can tell that you are currently you are walking along a hillside, basically. The road winds along the side of a hill. The hill is covered in trees all up to your left, but to your right, you see that the hill goes down. And there are a few more trees, but it's a little bit more sparse. And as you guys continue walking down this road, eventually the trees start to open up, and you can see a coastline further down. And beyond that, the expanse of a great blue sea.
Well,
Look, I need to clean myself because this is like.
you're gonna clean yourself in the ocean?
I mean, if we're like upland of the city, like if we're uphill from the city, do we see any rivers?
Yeah.
Any
or-
freshwater?
At this
Salt water
point,
ain't in it.
yeah. Well, it's better than nothing. From where you are currently, actually, hey, let me bring this up real quick because I need to check something. Where you are right now, you do not see any rivers or anything, but there are. I mean, there's the sea itself, and then there are little pockets of just kind of pools that have collected in different areas, but they are saltwater.
Do we see anyone on the road by any chance? Or
Currently, no. However, you do see that there are ruts in the road and tracks from where other people, other like maybe carts or something have come that are fairly fresh.
let's follow.
Yeah, once we get into the city, maybe we can just pick up an inn on the way in.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's
We've
go.
got the money.
That's
got the
true.
money.
We did get rich.
You got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
So you guys continue along this road. The sun gradually starts to set, and sorry, excuse me. Oh my God, I'm choking.
No, don't do that.
Do you guys want to continue traveling throughout the night, or do you want to camp out?
we should camp.
Yeah.
We need rest.
I guess.
Okay. So you can either camp out right next to the road. It's kind of closely wooded out this side, or you can head down to the beach and find a place on the beach to camp.
Let's go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
Okay.
I thought it, but I didn't say it. Let's camp out the
I guess we're camping on the beach.
Yeah.
Beach.
I don't care if it's salt water. I'm gonna try to wipe some of this grime off me, vampire gore.
All right. So you guys head down to the beach, and you do find that there is kind of right on where the tree line meets the sand. Are kind of these rocky outcroppings, and you find kind of a little area where it's a neat little place to have a little shielded campfire, and you guys have the means to make. You have like 30 torches. No, well, like 26 at this point. So you have the means to make a fire. You start a little campfire on the beach, all romantic like. And this would be a nice time for you guys to discuss what your next movements are going to be.
So what are our next movements going to be, fellas?
I mean,
Stick together as a group.
I don't even know where to go from here. I think the answer is just stick together, see where everyone takes us.
I mean, the road is taking us to presumably water. Was Waterdeep our destination when we were,
Sure, why
going?
not?
Mm.
When we ended up in Barovia?
Why the fuck not?
Are we trying to get to Waterdeep?
Yeah, in general, you guys were loosely headed to Waterdeep. You guys were looking for work, essentially.
Okay.
Mira was just along for the ride because she needed to get there, and you guys were, hey, you're a group of people going in the same direction.
So we should, I think, first step is make it to Waterdeep, find somewhere to stay, and then we can.
Figure it out.
Pick it up from there.
We're looking for work together as a group anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well just continue. We just had like a slight, Barovia, and we're back,
Can we?
Cite your previous work experience. Well, killed Strahd.
Killed a vampire lord.
Yeah.
Killed some hags.
Yep.
Not
Bunch of
all the
Barovia
hags,
back, you know.
And make a
Actual
pretty
Hells
good roast
back,
beef.
so, you know.
So
Ate child pie.
That's right, you did.
Child pie.
that's not something you should tell people.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea.
Oh, you mean it's not a good resume boost?
No.
Maybe defeat witches who made child pie. I
There we
think
go.
that.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Engage in weekly conflict management with a group of 4 or 5.
I mean, if you guys want, you could stay at like my fiance's house at the time. I'm pretty sure he has room. I don't know.
That's a little weird.
Pretty much.
Free room and board is very nice sounding.
Yeah.
Your fiance's in
Well, I
Waterdeep?
guess if we don't have anywhere else to stay.
Yeah.
I'll stay there. You know, I'm not gonna say no.
I mean,
I don't
I
have
will.
to pay for it.
Nope. Yeah, you won't have to pay for anything. Now, I do warn, maybe like we should totally say that we didn't really fight a vampire and maybe just fought some thugs, tone it down a little bit. That's all I suggest.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If we want the better paying jobs, we killed Strahd is a really good selling point. Not gonna lie.
But do they know who Strahd is outside of Barovia?
Killed a vampire lord.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Who
But what
owned
do we
his
have to
own-
show
who owned
for
his own
it?
pocket dimension.
How will they believe us?
You have like a crazy sword. You
So
do.
I do still have a pouch of vampire ash. I will tell you right now.
Queen.
Okay.
Wipe it on your
So, I mean, and I guess the coins from there do have his face on it.
Yeah, that one's pretty solid.
Maybe
Yeah, true.
saying that we killed the leader of a town may not be the best for us as we're walking into a different town.
To
evil.
be fair,
kind.
Waterdeep is a much bigger town.
He was like a dictator of a zone.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody liked him. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that was a pocket dimension. This is a city.
Okay, I'm just putting my 2 cents out there.
Anyway, we should rest, and then tomorrow we go into the city.
Is
We
there... Sorry.
We find lodging with Mara's person.
Her fiance,
We go from there.
her guy, her man's.
Cruz and Mara, since
person.
you've guys been to Waterdeep, is there anything we should know to not do?
Kill
So
people.
like maybe like everything we did in Barovia, yeah, let's not do that.
Just like be cool. Just be cool.
Okay.
Just be happy and no fighting. I recommend.
It's a good recommendation. Don't fight. They will get you if you fight.
Yeah, it's no magic.
Brother
There
bullshit?
is some fighting you can do, though. There is some fighing you can
Yeah, isn't it?
do.
You can do some fighting, but not fighting. Which fighting can you do?
I just want just a gif of you doing that. Just wink.
You know, some illicit fighting.
Oh.
But don't
I've done that before.
but like maybe don't tell guards.
So like
And-
fighting rings.
Yeah.
Yes, but on
AKA
your turn.
money.
Yeah, you get money. You get paid. Well, and people do bets.
Alina, you and me, let's go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You and me, let's find one.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that before. When I need work, or when I really just want to, punch someone. I've been part of those before. Do it. We'll find the fight club.
Yo,
Maybe we should stop.
Alina, consider you versus me. No matter who wins, we get the money.
That's true, but like, can I use my axe? Because I don't feel like it's fair.
That's okay. That's a question for them.
I mean,
Like,
Alina,
so
you're pretty
much.
strong.
Yeah, but all she does is fight with her fist. And
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty sure it's just one.
You two have got like opposing strength. Like she's got lithe strength. You've got yoked strength, you know?
Okay,
So many things are happening right now.
so what you're saying, Baron, is the first thing we're gonna do in this new town that we're in is we're gonna find the illegal fight club and fight.
No. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find somewhere to sleep, and then we're gonna find the illegal.
Okay, find Mira's fiance's house, and then find the illegal fight club.
Correct.
Do we have to find that? She probably knows where it is.
Wait, hang on. Currency exchange. Currency exchange too.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Well, do they take vampire overlord coins?
No.
I don't
we have
think
to exchange.
Okay, fine. That sounds boring, but
It's important.
Oh.
Can't wait to currency exchange.
okay. Well, then I'm gonna go to bed, and we'll go to Waterdeep tomorrow and currency exchange.
I'm gonna go for a night swim.
Who's
Can we
keeping
tell
watch?
her?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you know what they say about night swimming. It deserves a
know.
quiet night. If someone can keep watch for 4
I'll
hours,
keep
while I
watching.
keep watch afterwards.
Mira, do you want to keep watch with me?
Yes.
Watch
yes.
I can watch from the water. Look back at y'all.
All right, Ford.
You know, I've got message if something happens, I can wake y'all up.
Oh, you get it. Nice.
All right. So you guys can watch for the first half. I'll watch the second half.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so are 3 of us watching while Baron sleeps?
Take shifts.
It's up
How
to
about-
you. How much rest
I'm
do you
gonna
feel
watch
you
over
need?
you.
While someone watches, I'm going to also not midnight swim, but like wash myself because I feel like knowing Mira, where she comes from, I don't think her fiance and the rest of Waterdeep wants to see like wild things covered in gore and stuff. So
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
probably might stick out like a sore thumb, and I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just keep it low.
This music.
Then I will watch first, and then you guys swim, and then we go from there. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So you're watching and okay. Cruz is jamming. All right. So you guys, you take your lovely night swim. Let's see.
Oh god.
No, just
Oh,
trying to see if there's. I mean, there's probably sharks in there. I'm just wondering.
You feel a tentacle
fine.
grab your ankle.
Yes.
You are immediately dragged into the surf. You
Yes.
die.
No, you are. It's been a while since you've been on the coast, and it feels really nice, especially after Barovia, but also just the warmth of the heat because it is pretty warm right now, and taking a dip in the water it feels like home. You missed it.
Good shit.
Lena, you were enjoying scrubbing the hell out of yourself. You're taking sand and just getting all the disgustingness.
Scrub. DIY.
Yes. Exfoliating.
Yeah.
Nice little sea scrub. And the night passes wonderfully peacefully. Like, it's actually, you hear sounds of nature, which is strange because in Barovia all you heard was either dead silence or creepy shit.
Or screaming.
Or screaming. Yeah, there's a lot of screaming.
I think
So-
screaming fits under the creepy shit category.
Yeah. But it's nice to actually just hear, like, night owls and just the waves lapping, breeze in the trees, this wonderful music.
A tavern bop.
Yes. And it's just, you're able to just kind of relax for a minute and just enjoy the moment.
Like the first good night's sleep
Honestly.
since those couple weeks in Barovia.
Yeah. And the night passes pretty uneventfully. You guys switch out the watch easily enough, and yeah, it's just relaxing. You actually can see the stars because the sky is pretty much completely clear, which is also very strange. And it's bright and beautiful out there.
Elena's just gonna take a while and she'll lay down, but she'll just, instead of sleeping for a little bit, she'll just stare at the stars. Just looking at them, thinking, contemplating.
Contemplating how small you are.
Reminiscing certain memories.
All right. Anything else you want to accomplish before you break camp in the morning?
I got
Alright.
clean. That's all I got.
Yep. Varen and Mira are still disgusting. All right, you guys head back to the roadway and continue along the way. Actually, before you guys head back to the road, go ahead and make perception checks.
Wow. Okay.
Natural
That's not
20.
bad. That's not bad. Oh shit.
15.
I got. 1 second.
I got a 5.
I got 18.
Who got the nat 20?
Me.
Nice. Okay, and what did Varen get?
19.
19. Okay, so everybody but Cruz is paying attention.
Cruz is like,
But
wow.
yeah, the three of you are just gazing out at the sea as you're packing up and just enjoying the sun glistening off the waves. And you do see that there are what look to be 3 ships that are heading north along that coast.
Toward or away from Waterdeep?
Toward in the same direction that you're going, assuming that you're going in the right direction towards Waterdeep.
Can we see the flags? Are they close enough to see the flags, like their colors?
Uh-oh. Let's see. Hang on. Is our audio cutting out? Well, let me see. Can anybody else hear us in the stream? Let us know if you can.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you guys, but I'm more concerned about the stream. Hang on,
I-
one sec.
I can hear us on the stream. Yeah, I can hear us in the
Yeah,
stream.
I can hear y'all on the
Okay.
stream.
Okay.
It's good.
Your notebook's good.
Thank you, D.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful day for technical
Thank you,
difficulties.
Max.
Anyway, so you do see, you can see that the two, there's basically 2 that are in the lead and 1 following closely behind. And the 2 ships that are in the lead have red sails, and the
Okay.
1 following closely behind has purple sails.
Is it just color, or does it have like a
From this distance, you cannot see if there's anything
just
on
the
it.
color?
Yeah, they're pretty far out.
Do we know any organization or country or, that would have sales of those colors or will be traveling together?
Yeah, those recognizable.
Make a history check.
All right.
I would say.
Oh wait,
well,
I didn't see it.
Nope, that's a 7.
No, that's a 3.
I got a 16.
15.
16.
16. Okay. Being that you've been to Waterdeep before, there are different ships that will have different colors without seeing what's actually on them. But given the time of year that it's like summery and warm out, you suspect that they may actually be part of the Sea Maidens Fair, which is a coastal traveling circus basically that travels up and down the Sword Coast. And they usually annually hit Waterdeep around this time of year.
Oh my god! I tell them. We guys are set. And for a treat, we're gonna see. Ooh, it's gonna be so nice. So fun.
What? Gesundheit.
Circus? Where's the circus? Or festival?
Oh, fun.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's head to Waterdeep and find out what the festival is. They'll give us
Okay.
something to do.
You guys continue heading down the road, and coming on around midday, you spot further down the road what looks to be a cart that's kind of parked on the side of the road. And you see a horse and you see 2 people that are kind of milling about. One of them seems to be trying to lift the cart up.
Oh, hell. Bruce and Alina, this is a you thing.
What if? I was gonna say, what if they're trying to take advantage, but I feel like we'd totally take them. Anyway,
They can take advantage of these hands.
okay, I'll
Jeez.
go up to them and ask them if they need any help.
I'll
Oh,
also be there.
uh-oh. Okay,
What?
sound is back. No, Sprocketlock is having difficulty with the sound. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I think it's Twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it probably is because I was watching some streams earlier that were just as bad, unfortunately.
Well,
Okay,
I'll go up to them and ask if they need any help.
Okay. And as you head closer to them, you see that the one guy who's bent down trying to lift up the cart, he's just got fairly modest, kind of farmer-looking clothing on. The other guy that's standing around, he's actually got like a journal in one hand and is holding a quill. And he's dressed very kind of affluently. He's got like a poofy white shirt with a ruffled collar, gray and gold doublet with like matching pantaloons and like one of those like muffin top hats. And he looks up and he sees you and he immediately waves at you and he gives you a great big smile and he says, "Ho there, friends! Could you possibly lend us a hand?"
I was about to ask if you guys need any help.
He says, "Excellent. This must be fate. What luck that you happen along the road at the same time that we are in trouble. We seem to have broken one of our wheels, and we need some help replacing it. We've got a replacement. It's just, lifting. We need help lifting the cart."
We can do that for
and
you.
I'll help lift the.
He needs help lifting the cart.
Oh yes, he. I am in the process of making myself useful by taking notes.
Okay.
Taking notes? Wait, why is he taking? What are you taking notes on?
Yes. And he just kind of steps aside and lets who's going to be helping lift the cart.
I'll help.
Okay, just you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
do
a
you
little.
need me?
I mean, if they're trying to take advantage of it, if they can see if one person can lift the cart, then the.
Hey, Nerdsmith! Okay, go ahead and make a strength check. I would say I'll wait with advantage because the other guy is helping you lift it.
Okay, I'll take the first one. Strength. Strength is +3, so it's a 19.
19? Oh, that's more than enough. You managed to lift up the cart and actually hold it aloft. You kind of prop like your leg underneath it while he fixes the wheel and attaches the other wheel. The gentleman who greeted you turns to you, Cruz, and he says, "Oh, well, sorry, I'm just trying to finish some notes on my book."
What is your book about? Why are you
Bringing it up all of a sudden.
Listen. And you notice that he's got like a really waxed mustache, and he's got like he's got like light skin but really rougey cheeks, like he wears like rouge on them, and he's just like, it's almost like he's waiting for you to ask him about his book.
Oh my
And so he
God.
immediately starts on his elevator pitch about this book that he's writing. He first introduces himself. He says, "Well, first let me introduce myself. My name is Volothamp Gadarm. I'm sure you've heard of me."
No.
Can I roll this?
Yeah, I have.
Make a history check, please, to see if you've actually heard of him.
Lifting up a cart, so I'm just listening, but I'm not.
I got a 7. I haven't heard of him.
21.
I'm like behind him, like to Cruz. I'm like, who's this asshole? But like mouthing it, like
Yeah, I got a 21.
16.
Alina, what did you get?
Oh, you want me to make one? I was just
Yeah.
lifting a cart. Okay.
Might as well.
Oh, okay.
What was
I
his
got
name
14.
again?
I got a 14.
Volothamp Gadarm.
Okay, don't know how to spell that.
I feel like he's.
Here, I'll type it into the actual chat.
I'm pretty sure this guy is just Volo.
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
a guide to.
You know what?
And yes. And he immediately, when you say that, he immediately just brightens up and turns to you and he says, "Well, at least one person knows. And Mira, you've heard of him as well because you've actually read some of his books."
Oh my god, I'm kind of like your biggest fan. I assume.
He grins and he's just incredibly pleased that you recognize him. And he immediately just starts chatting with the two of you like you've been old friends. And he tells you about this new book that he's writing. That's going to be Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. And so he's been trying to take notes on that.
We deal with some of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to learn more about what your experiences are.
They're
Oh, he's
assholes from my experience. Yeah.
What did you say?
I said, from my experience, they're assholes.
That's really all we need to know.
Yeah, they're not great I'm gonna go talk to this farmer, ask him what his name is. I don't know who Volo is. Cruz. I know who Volo is. They...
All right. Hey, we reached 100 followers. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Ooh.
Because of that, we get to roll for a random luck point.
Ooh.
Where's my random dice? Hang on.
We are doing a giveaway in our break, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we are gonna have a dice giveaway at our break. So, okay. So since we reached 100 followers, one of our players will get a luck point, and the lucky winner,
Hey.
will be Varen.
Like.
Yay!
I will note that. Thank you, friends.
Yes. Awesomeness. Anyway, what were you saying?
Me?
Someone was saying something.
Oh, I
To
was
vote.
talking to the farmer.
Cruz wanted to.
You're talking to a
the
farmer, yeah.
I want to say hi to him.
Yeah.
You know, he says hi. His name is Jeffrey, and he thanks you guys for coming along and helping out, or at least Alina. He's pretty grateful. And he asks, well, where are you guys headed?
Water.
We're headed Waterdeep.
Oh, excellent. Well, I can give you a ride if you don't feel like walking. We're just about a day's out or so.
Oh, that would be
That'd
so
be
nice,
perfect,
Jeffrey.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Jeffrey.
I know. Aren't people who don't live in like horrible places really nice?
This is like making us fall in love with him. Like,
And have normal names.
Abnormal names. What, you don't like Freak?
King
Wait, what was
Freak.
the girl's name that was gonna marry God?
Ooh, I don't remember.
Which one?
Gertrude.
Oh, Gertruda.
Gertruda.
That was a great name. Yes. So they load up the cart, fix the horse to it, and all of you can pretty much fit in the back. Cruz, you're gonna have to like sit on top of something. Like
I mean,
there's
I am
a
more
couple
than-
crates in that. You're gonna have to like perch on top of the cart. Like you're not gonna
more
fit
than
in.
happy to like walk alongside because I go about as fast as horses do at this point.
If you want to.
Are you gonna get
I don't know.
tired?
Is your stamina the same as?
I have decent constitution.
Okay. If you want to walk along, go right ahead.
Let the
I
old
want
man
Baron trying to show off. He's like, hey,
Yes.
I'm as fast as the horse.
You can sit down if you want to.
You can put
Oh my
that
God.
on your resume.
Who wants to ride Varen?
What?
Hold
As
up.
fast as a horse. Just saying.
Hold up. I said I'm as fast as.
Oh
My strength is an 8. If you try to ride me, we're both going down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You guys continue traveling up the road, and as soon as you guys like sit and kind of perch in the back of the cart, and Varen walking alongside, Volo starts talking to you guys, and he pretty much does not stop talking for pretty much the entire journey up to the city gates.
Okay.
He can talk a lot. Actually, it takes you more than a day to get there, or more than. You guys have to camp out overnight, but like even when you guys camp off the side of the road, he just talks nonstop. The only time he stops is when he's asleep. But throughout his conversations, you find that he actually knows a lot about Waterdeep, and so he is pretty much willing to answer any questions that you have about the city.
Fight Club. Where's Fight Club?
Fight Club. Where's Fight Club?
I'm gonna ask just because I know some towns, but like, I'm just gonna do like this and be like, I have like 15 weapons. Is that gonna be like a problem?
And he says, oh, well, yeah, that may be. Well, if you're going to be walking around with all those, yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. For the most part, people don't really walk around armed. You can maybe have like one piece of weaponry sheathed on you, but in general, you don't really want to be while walking arsenal. That could be a problem.
Okay.
Also, and he lowers his voice a little bit when he says this, but he says, I mean no offense, but I will say that drow are not generally seen in the city that often, and you may become the subject of some rudeness as a result of it. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Nothing
so
I
that-
haven't seen before, but thank you.
Okay, but yeah, you will draw some attention. Just so
So
you know.
maybe tone it down on the weapons since I'm also, you know.
Yeah, that might be, if you don't want to be constantly being accosted by the city watch. That might be a good idea.
Mayra, can I have a bag of holding?
I gave it to you. It's already like open. I'm like, here.
Can I carry it so I have my weapons on me? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Or do you want to sell them? We could make so much.
I don't want to sell them. No.
I want to keep all my weapons.
Yes, I do. So I'm gonna put on the bag of holding. I'll put everything except my axes across my back. The really nice, the one that the blacksmith did in Barovia.
I put like my rapier,
I-
my non-magical one in there.
Actually, can I have that and then have because the sun sword is just the hilt when it's not activated? I'm gonna have that on my.
Yeah, you can
side.
probably have that. That will be
Yeah.
less noticeable.
Yeah. So I have both. I have the axe and the hilt on my side.
Okay.
The hilt.
What about you, Cruz? You keeping everything on you?
Geez, let me let me go through this. I guess I'll put everything up besides my great axe because I can't have this like crazy like bone spear out.
Blood spear, like blood red spear, just across your bag.
Like this super like enchanted looking spear. Yeah, I'll put that one up and I'll just keep out my great axe.
Okay. You've got your axe. Mira, you said you're just keeping your magical rapier on you?
Yeah.
So you're just using the one. And Varen just has...
Lol. I look down at the bag. I'm not letting you cut off my hands.
It'll be fine.
I think your hands will be fine. All right. Any other questions? Oh, yeah, Fight Club. You mentioned that, and he does say that, well, there have been rumors of an illicit organization of a fighting ring that exists in the city. I, unfortunately, tried to keep above ground, so I don't really know a whole lot about it myself. But the person you should probably ask is Durnan. He's the innkeeper of the Yawning Portal. By the way, if there's a place that you want to go to see in Waterdeep, I highly recommend the Yawning Portal, especially for adventurers like yourselves.
You
You
said
really get a thrill.
yawn and Cordal? I'm trying to
Yawning. Yawning.
You know what? I don't have a pen, so it's fine.
What?
I was gonna write it down, but I can't find a pen and I don't want to get up right now, so.
Alright.
Oh wait, I have an iPad here.
Yeah, you can type it.
I can type it.
But he
like-
says Durnan probably would know. He's a good guy. And by the way, if you need a place to stay, that I would also it's an inn and a tavern, so it's a good place for a lot of adventurers stop there. So it'd be a good place to stop and to at least take a look.
Well, thank you. Do you know where my friends told me we have to do currency exchange. Do we have to have like a date for that, like an appointment, or
And he
like?
says, yes, unfortunately, Waterdeep is pretty strict about their foreign currencies. So yes, actually, the easiest place to do that would be, where is it at?
Y'all?
The Guild of Trusted Pewters or Casters, or the Jewelers Guild. So if you go to any location, they pretty much any jeweler shop will be willing to do an exchange for you. They might charge you a small fee, as per, but they're pretty easy to find. I believe there's probably one right inside the gates, and if we get there before nightfall, you should be able to get one done.
Okay, we can do that. We got
Yeah.
a couple things to exchange. So, I don't know if to call it. I'm not PB because I'm not talking in game. If you have a list of what's in the bag, can you send it to me? Not now, but like eventually. We have the crown in the bag, right?
Yeah, I put that in the bag.
Okay, then I'll take it out to like exchange it later. Okay, that's because I don't think
Did you
we had.
get the phylactery? Did you take that? Is that still in the bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to know. All right.
We just have some licious phylactery with us.
Some random lich's phylactery.
That's fine.
Well, why don't we? Do you guys have any more questions?
I don't think so.
Nah,
What
but I
is-
think Mira's gonna like clean up. Like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm such a huge fan, and you see me so gross. No.
Could have like cleaned up at the beach, but
She's
I
got
didn't
some wet
think about
wipes. It's fine.
I have a enough water so you can use it.
Yeah, you could have spent some time during the second night camping if you wanted to. Cleaning up. I mean,
Yeah.
be at the beach, but better than nothing.
Something.
Actually,
Let's go to sleep, and then we can make it to Waterdeep.
yep.
Okay. So you guys go ahead and take your regular watch. And again, one thing that you do notice is that about partway through the watch, you do hear a sound coming from the road, and you see what looks to be a armored city guard walking along patrolling the road on its horse. And you guys are just kind of off the road, and he just kind of glances over and nods at whoever's on watch and continues along the way. So this area, when you're this close to Waterdeep, is fairly safe, it seems. Or at least it's regularly patrolled.
Well, that's good, I guess.
We have to keep. So then, would any of us have to keep watch, or should we just like fuck it?
It's up to you guys.
I think Varen would anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So keep
The
watch.
night passes wonderfully uneventfully. It's been one of the few nights that you've actually had that have been uneventful. The next morning, you guys wake up and load up into the cart, Varen walking alongside, continue down the road, and you start to exit the forest and into these rolling grass hills. And as you crest one of the hills, you see the farmland, and off in the distance, you see what looks like a glittering jewel of a city sitting right on the coast. And Volo just kind of raises an arm and just kind of presents it to you, and he says, "I give you Waterdeep City of Splendors." And as you continue towards the city, you guys do see some dark figures up in the air. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I know what these are. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, 11. I know what they are. Varen doesn't know what they are.
Pathetic 20.
10.
Okay. So, Mira, you're really the only one that actually pays attention and notices them. But you do see some dark figures flying in formation. And you recognize them to be the Griffin Cavalry that patrols. They usually patrol the skies around the city, but right now you see them they're flying in formation and doing all sorts of like little tricks and stuff. And they seem to be practicing right over the fields. And just above you, as you continue on towards the city.
Nice.
Do you point them out to anybody? I don't know.
Yes. I'm like, you guys are so cool. It's great.
So I want to be like, so are they actual griffins or?
Yes.
Yeah, they're actual griffins with riders.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yes.
I want to see a griffin. I've never seen one before.
You should see a baby
Like,
one. They're so
thing.
cute.
Oh my god, baby griffins. I want one.
I want to see one.
Varen's definitely gonna do that thing where like she runs up onto a hill and like looks at the city from like up above.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be real cool.
It is a lovely sight. And it is a very big city. Probably one of the bigger ones that you've been to. Did you say that you've been to Waterdeep before, or is it just Cruise? Okay, it was Cruise Mirror. That's right. And as you get closer, you eventually arrive at the south gate, the very southern edge of the city. And you're arriving, by the way, the map is up on Roll20, if you want to see it.
Real big.
And at this point, there's actually a line of people to get into the city. You see that there are several, about a dozen other carts and travelers that are ahead of you. So you guys pull up behind them, and you gradually start moving slowly towards the city. And as you come up to the gate itself, the city guards tell Jeffrey to stop, and he pauses, and he basically drops you guys off there because he's not actually going into the city. He's going off to one of the farms. So he leaves you guys there at the entrance and takes his cart off to the side. And you see that there are the guards, and there's also a black-robed magister with a sort of tricorn looking hat, who comes out and takes a look at all of you, approaches Volo initially, and they greet each other. Volo's very well known here. He travels in it all the time, so they don't really question him at all. But they do come to each of you, and they question, let's see, we'll go around the room. We'll start with Cruz. Magister goes up to you, and he first asks, what's your name?
My name is Cruz. Amal.
Family name Amal. And you see that he has a kind of a looking clipboard looking thing, and he's writing down all the information that you're giving him. Country of origin?
The mountains.
The nervous laugh is the best. The mountains. Any particular set of mountains?
Your guess is as good as mine, bud.
I don't fucking know where I'm from.
It's been a
I
minute.
don't know where I'm from either.
Tall.
This is gonna be great.
You know the one with the mountains with Goliath in them? That one.
The mountains with Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of points out, he's just like, you must mean the mountains to the north?
Sure. Yeah. You know what? That
Okay.
sounds right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
This is just bad. Oh, I'm getting such
I'm
bad
gonna make up a
rolls.
town name, so
My rolls are so bad today. That is a 7.
7. He's just like, interesting. Goliath from the mountains to the north. And he writes it down. It says, what business do you have in Waterdeep?
I'm trying to find some business, trying to find some work. You know how it is. The grind never stops.
He writes it down and then nods and, okay. Are you okay?
Me?
Whoever was squealing. I'm just, are you okay?
it was because of Cruz.
Yes. How long do you plan on staying in Waterdeep?
Indefinitely.
Okay. In that case, we will require that you pay a resident tax of 1 shard, which is the equivalent of 1 silver.
Sure, I guess. No, I mean, yes.
Okay. You
Of
hand over 1 silver. And he takes the silver and he looks at it and he just kind of holds it up and just says, who is this?
That's my good friend Strahd. We just got back from his land.
Good friend Strahd. All right.
Good friend Strahd.
I would suggest that you make sure to get your money exchanged when you enter the city. Most businesses will not accept foreign currency. But he takes it and he puts it in his pouch. Where will you be staying in the city? Do you have lodgings?
Mira's fiance's house.
He looks over at Mira and he just says, interesting. Are you a spellcaster?
Only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. No. Yeah.
So much.
He says, okay. Then I would strongly encourage you to register with the Watchful Order of Mages and Protectors. Most spellcasters that are going to be living in the city are required to register with them.
Encouragement acknowledged. Gotcha.
And then he asks, do you bring any live animals or plants into the city?
I mean, I've got these 3 adventurers with me.
Very well done. Well done.
Okay.
Baron just stares at you shocked.
No, I don't.
Not quite what I was asking, but okay. And do you bring any powerful magical items that could potentially pose a threat to the citizens of Waterdeep?
No.
What do you have on? You have the spear, and you have...
I have the blood spear, and I think I have, like, I don't know.
But yeah, you don't have anything huge. And last question. Have you suffered from or been exposed to cackle fever, mummy rot, red ache, or any other contagious disease within the past month?
Personal question. No, I can't say that I have.
Very well. Sign here, and he presents the sheet for you, and it has a disclaimer basically saying that everything that you've answered is truthful to your knowledge.
I sign it.
All right. And he says, you may go, you may pass. And next he goes to Mira. And he asks, name.
Sorry.
You got this.
Do you remember your name?
You can do this.
You got this.
Mira Cordata.
Okay. He writes down your name and he says, and he looks at it and he says, I think I have a message for you.
Mm.
And he pauses for a second and he says, wait right here. And he goes back into the keep. And he comes out after a moment and he comes back with a letter. And he says, Mira de Costa. Yes, this is for you. From Scyther Bluebeard. Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
Bluebeard? Bluebeard? Okay. And he hands you a letter from Scyther. And he says, I was instructed that you are to be allowed to pass without question. And that he moves on to Varen and asks your name.
Aaron.
Family name?
Don't have one.
Very well. Country of origin?
You wouldn't have heard of it.
It does not matter. What is your country of origin?
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This Cormyr on the map, is that a country or an area?
I think it's a country.
Great, Cormyr.
Cool. Cormyr works. What business do you have in Waterdeep?
Looking for work.
And how long do you plan to stay here?
Indefinitely.
Okay. In that case, you are required to pay a tax of 1 shard. Or 1
Yes.
silver.
I flip him a silver. Yes, I will get that exchanged.
Very well. Thank you. And do you have lodgings set in the city?
That one's fiance.
Fair enough. Ah, fair enough. And are you a spellcaster?
No.
Do you bring any live animals or plants into the city, other than your friends? And do you bring any powerful magical items that could potentially pose a danger to the citizens of Waterdeep?
No.
And have you suffered from or been exposed to cackle fever, mummy rot, red ache, or any other contagious disease within the past month?
No, my social circle has been limited for the last week or so.
Very well. And he has you sign the sheet. I feel like that was more than Varen that you signed, but all right.
Varen, what country did you say you were from?
Cormyr?
Boromir? Okay.
Boromir.
I'm just say
Yeah. Actually, Boromir and Faramir's long lost cousin.
All right. And he lets you pass through the gate. Lastly, he walks up to Alina, and you do notice that Alina, he kind of takes a lingering glance at you. And it's the man's an elf, and he just kind of, he looks to be possibly high elf, and he just kind of screws up his nose a little bit at the sight of you. And he asks you, what is your name?
Alina, happy staying here indefinitely. I'm from Cormyr. No, I do not bring any life plants or animal. Don't have any magical weapons. Do some magic, and will be staying with her fiance. And no, I have not been exposed to any of those diseases.
And as you answer his questions, he just kind of screws up his nose and just says, very well. He writes down your answers.
And I'm gonna just give him the silver without him asking.
You just set it on the thing, and he just takes it as
It's
you
like-
sign.
It's like, yes, Alina, yes, no.
Yeah, no.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
Cormyr
I didn't
says-
wait for him to ask me the questions I just answered. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just says, very well, if you plan on being in the city for that long. However, I would urge you to keep your wits about you. Don't get into any trouble. And he lets you pass.
Are we close by in here? Do we hear this?
Are you sure we can't fight in Waterdeep?
You sure we can't throw down?
Oh, you can fight. You're gonna get arrested and have to fight the guards, but you can do it.
He just keeps like a stone cold, like no emotion, just like arms crossed.
And you pass through the gates.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
To Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Yes, you pass through the gates to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of Waterdeep. And Voldo is actually kind of hanging out on the other side of the gates, and he's actually been waiting for you guys. Like, he's just like, well, I figured I could show you around if you need some guidance.
You don't have to.
It's like, well, no, I don't. But why not? We're friends.
All
But
right.
if you don't want my help, I just thought I'd put that out there.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't say we're friends though. You know, I'd say we're acquaintances.
I think we would gladly accept the offer. Thank you. Also, let's just stop for at like a jeweler shop to like.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Where are you heading?
Where are
to
we
first,
heading,
I should
Mira?
say.
Let's go exchange our currency first, so we
Okay.
can actually buy stuff.
Okay, so he heads you, guides you down the road, and the entire time that he's guiding you down, he points out different landmarks, and just he points out a couple of the giant what are they called? The giant statues that basically the moving statues.
Oh,
that-
the walking something.
Yeah, the walking statues or whatever that are no longer walking, but he points out a couple of them, a couple of the shops, and just tells you all about the history of the place. Whether or not you're listening, he doesn't care. He just likes having people to talk to. And he takes you down the street and around a couple corners and into a jeweler shop that is not too far away. And there you are able to exchange your currency without much fanfare. They do charge you 5 silver to exchange for the process, but you do manage to exchange your currency to the Waterdeepian equivalents.
How much is the? Can I take out the crown and just also get that like sell it or whatever?
Yeah, if you want to start see if you can sell some of your stuff. Hang on, let me see. Let me get the Strahd book real quick. 1 second.
I think it was like 200 or something.
Oh, Rip, I didn't write down how much the small pile of hacked doors were.
worth of gold.
I have 5 eggs.
5 eggs. Where did you get eggs?
I have 5 eggs.
Did we even encounter anything that late? Oh, Octavio's cart.
Oh yeah, we took his
You took his
eggs. They're
eggs.
probably rotten by now.
You
Yeah.
took whose eggs? What?
Obvious.
Octavio's cart. He had a chicken with some eggs.
I have 5 of his eggs.
I would assume that you guys would have eaten them by now. But it's up to you. It's up to you what you guys do with the eggs.
I mean, let's say we ate them because they're probably bad by now.
Yeah, let's say we ate them.
Eggs don't keep, especially in the warm.
I thought I had some. There we go. Oh,
I'm
kind
gonna-
of. I thought I had like a bunch of random music. There we go. Okay, so which crown was it that you were looking for?
It's a crown we found in Strahd's castle in the tower. Where the-
Okay, Strahd's Castle.
I think it was like 200 gold.
It was a lot.
Town bot.
I'm trying to think which tower. Which tower was it? Was it the one that you guys bathed to?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hmm. Be great if they actually had the list of all the freaking things. That was not it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so North Tower Peak. Okay, so oh no, that okay, no, that one was oh right, that was the one that was in the chest that was just kind of covered in blood. That one is 2,500 gold.
Shit.
Well, I'm exchanging it. If you guys need money, let me know. I'll give it to you.
Okay, so you go ahead and sell that to them.
2,500? Shit.
Yeah,
It's a little spare change.
a little spare change. Yes. All right, what else are you guys selling?
Oh, I have or in the bag is some necklaces
I have a small pile of hag
that were
jewelry.
worth. Oh, and
I
the
have a-
carpet.
I have a nice midnight blue cloak.
Did did any of you write down the values of the stuff that
I know the 3 necklaces were 700 gold pieces.
Well, those are the ones from the crypt, right?
Yeah.
And we have a fancy carpet that we took from.
Yeah. Just gonna pull that out like.
Oh my gosh. Hang on.
Yeah, I got a radiant statue, a small pile of hag jewelry, and some nice twig blight toothpicks.
I've got a holy symbol. Can I sell that?
Is it the holy symbol of Ravenkind?
No, it's the holy symbol of the Morning Lord.
Oh, where did you get that?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I might have gotten it in Rictavio's truck. You know it's not a truck, but...
Yeah, his thing. Okay, so Mira, you get about 700 for the necklaces from the crypt. Also, you get about 250 for the holy symbol.
It's not bad, not bad.
And what did Varen want to sell? Oh, the hag jewelry. The hag jewelry was like 20 gold.
Cool. I also have a what was it? A radiant. Hang on, radiant statue.
Radiant statue.
That statue from the chapel.
Right, that one. That. Did you ever attune to it, or did you just have it?
I attuned to it.
Okay. In that case, where is it at? K15. This freaking thing is way too huge. So that one is the icon of Ravenloft, which basically, let me see. It is a wondrous item.
What is it? What does it do?
While within 30 feet of the icon, a creature is under the effect of a protection from evil and good spell against fiends and undead. Only a creature attuned to the icon can use its other properties, which is augury. You can use an action to cast an augury spell from the icon with no material components required. Once used, this property cannot be used again until the next dawn. Bane of the Undead. You can use the icon as a holy symbol while using the turn undead or turn unholy feature.
Well, shit, I'm keeping it.
Okay. Let's see. If you do so, increase the save DC by 2. And cure wounds. While holding the icon, you can take an action to heal one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. The target regains 3d8 plus 3 hit points unless it's undead, a construct, or a fiend. Once used, this property can't be used again until the next dawn.
Oh shit!
Wow,
All right.
you've been holding out on us.
Cool. I just
Honestly.
wanted a cool statue, but okay.
Okay.
Well,
Is
you
my
got more.
ivory hairbrush with silver bristles worth anything?
Is that from the fucking house? The death house? Oh my god. That was like the very first thing that you got.
I also have a nice midnight blue cloak that I got from there, I think.
Yeah, I think the cloak's just a cloak. I mean, it's up to you if you want to sell it. The jewelers are not going to buy a cloak from you, though. But they might buy
their
a
loss.
hairbrush. Let me find out where the house is.
Would they buy a rug?
No, they will not buy a rug.
Wait, shit, this is legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have we had that?
Says the
Fucking
chapel.
legendary. Like, actually legendary. Holy shit.
Yeah, keep that.
Yeah.
Me and Varen have legendary weapons. Or legendary.
It's 20. You get 25 gold for the ivory hairbrush.
Oh, I'm
That's
keeping it.
silver.
I think I was gonna bludgeon someone with it.
I'm keeping it. It's my hairbrush now that I use.
So the only reason that you want to use it is because it's worth that much?
It's how
Is
much?
that what this is? Are you... What is your thing about hairbrushes? Like, you can only brush your hair when they're over a certain value?
Can a man feel decadent every once in a while?
Okay, I'm just saying.
How much
All
was it worth?
It was worth 25 gold.
I have other things I want to sell, but I think I'm gonna wait until I get to a specialist to sell those.
Okay. Cool. Anything else for the jewelers?
No.
Nope.
And the whole time you're pulling all that stuff out, Volo's just looking at you like with amazement, just like, wow, you guys don't play around. That's quite the crown.
Yeah.
We've been around.
It was a gift.
Like, sure it was. All right, let's go ahead and actually take a break. We're gonna have our giveaway. Let's have our dice giveaway. So, here, let me see what dice we have. This time we've got, they are blue and purple, kind of transparent with gold numbers. I think these are Chessex. But we got that set of lovely dice to give away. So let me set up the giveaway real quick. Right, but I hear a kitty.
That's the baby griffin.
Okay, so we said we're gonna do hashtag Waterdeep as the giveaway word today.
Hashtag.
So go ahead and enter hashtag Waterdeep into the chat, and you will be entered to win some lovely dice. All right, we'll take a 10-minute break, and we will be back shortly.
Some mayhems and some antics.
Before we destroy everything.
Who knows?
We destroy Waterdeep from within.
adjusted our frame rate. Maybe they'll help a little bit with the choppiness of video. I don't know why it's acting up right now, but anyway, back to Waterdeep. Let's see. You guys done selling all your stuffs?
Yes.
Okay, for now. We still have our dice giveaway going on, so just give us I'll give like another couple minutes for anybody else who wants to enter the giveaway.
Come on, guys! I see you in the chat. I see y'all in the chat.
It's free dice.
Free.
Okay.
You don't have to pay for them.
Yes. Okay, so you guys got your stuff exchange, sold, got a good chunk of money. Are you splitting up any of that money, Alina? You gonna hang on to it for now?
If you guys want, I can split it up. If not, I can keep hang on
It's
to
your
it.
crown. It's up to you.
Then I don't want to do that right now, so I'll keep it and I'll give you guys money whenever you ask me to. Question. What was that guy's name again? The guy who was taking us around town?
Volo.
Well,
Rolo?
Volo.
Okay.
Bolo's guide too.
Rolo's guy too. Okay. I'm gonna ask him if he knows of a good bar, and we'll pay for his drink as a thank you for a guide. Oh, no.
He says, well, what kind of bar are you looking for?
You know, not like
You
a
want
nerd bar, but like a
upscale?
cool bar.
A cool bar.
Not upscale. I don't think would fit in. I mean, Mayra would, but
Mira would.
Mayra would, but
Well, maybe not in her current state, but yes.
Mira needs a
Mid-down.
bath.
Mary just softly sobs in the background.
He actually says, well, I mean, I did mention the Yawning Portal, and it actually is an inn tavern, and it's actually a really cool place. It's kind of become a tourist attraction, I guess you can say, in the city.
Done.
It's one of the lists of 100 places that I recommend that you go to in the city, and it's up in the top 5.
why don't we head there then?
No.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And at this point, it is getting, let's see, you guys started around, it's probably late afternoon at this point. But you guys head down. He takes you kind of off to the west a little bit, not into a slightly seedier part of town. You notice that the buildings become a little bit more ramshackle, more wooden based, but they are it's up by the docks, in the dock ward. So you do notice that it's a little bit more rundown, but oddly enough, it kind of fits you guys a little bit better.
Yeah.
just for your current state, you might actually fit in a little bit better in the dock ward, and he does say as much and saying, yeah, as adventurers like yourselves, we probably enjoyed this side of the city a little bit more. And so he takes you over to, let's see, where is that at? He leads you north along one of the main thoroughfares, which is the Way of the Dragon. And you head north and then west along Soothsayer's Way and down a short side alley. And along the way there, he points out towards the west, you can see Mount Waterdeep, which is kind of hanging off. It basically dives right directly into the sea. And you can kind of see some glimmering lights above it. And he explains that there is a Castle Waterdeep up there that stands about halfway down the mountain. It's got kind of a little thing that juts off the side of the mountain that the castle is built on. And the castle is actually more of a fortress. It's not actually the seat of government in the city. It's just where the army kind of stays, where the guards are trained. And he points to the very top of the mountain, and you do see a little glimmering light up there, and he says that is the Peaktop Eyrie, where the griffins and the cavalry roost.
Nice.
And as you come around the corner of the alley, you see before you a modest, 2-story stone building that has a slate roof and a signboard that simply reads The Yawning Portal, without much fanfare hanging off of it, off the front door.
Mira's just gonna dig into the bag real fast and because I saw I have a there's a mask from Rotavio, so I'm just gonna put that on real fast. Just pop.
Wait, you have the what from Octavio?
Yeah, he has like some mask.
Yeah, I have one of them too.
Just gonna,
The mask?
He
yeah.
had some masks.
Where are you wearing it?
Was it the hat in disguise?
No, not the head of disguise. Like he had like just
Where's
mask.
the mask? Was he wearing it?
No, he had them like in his truck.
When we
Oh, okay, you got it from his cart. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like I'm pretty sure I don't remember him wearing a mask. Okay. Okay, so you just scavenged from his cart. Okay. So you're just gonna put on a mask.
Just put it on, just like.
Okay. Who has the hat of disguise right now? Oh, you do.
Oh,
Okay, cool. Are you wearing it or are you just leaving it?
Oh no, I'm not. Fuck, dude. I don't care.
I don't care.
You don't like me.
All right. Before we enter, let's go ahead and run the giveaway. Let's see. Roll it. And the winner is Vex's Art.
Woo!
Heck yeah!
Listen, congratulations, Vex's Art. You get. Actually, wait. Is that right? Did Vex's Art actually enter?
I thought I saw them enter.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it.
you did. Okay, cool. Sometimes it like Nightbot acts kind of strange. Okay, cool. Yay, Vex's Art. So I will send you a DM after the show to get your info, and we will send you some lovely dice.
And
Okay.
whoever didn't win will be doing another giveaway next week.
Yes, we will always have dice to give away and lovely, lovely things. Okay, so Cruz and Mara wearing what does the mask look like?
Oh, I'm not wearing my mask. I just have one in my possession.
Oh, okay. So you're just pointing it out. But Mira, what does your mask look like?
It looks like I imagine it looks like a smiley face.
Is it like a full face mask?
I just
I
I
imagine
imagine
it's
it's like
like-
one of those like flat masquerade ones, and it's like a smiley face, and it's like.
So it's incredibly freaking creepy.
Yeah.
All right, like
Okay,
a jester
girl.
mask. All right, that'll definitely not draw attention.
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing, Mara?
I can't. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I love hanging out with you guys, but like, I don't know if I should be seen. Just in case. Who knows? Yep.
Are you embarrassed to be seen with us?
Never.
Are you ashamed of us, Mira?
Never actually puts on the mask.
I'm not ashamed. Just in case. What if some other noble sees me and then they're like, "Ha ha ha, we ruined your family," and like, I don't want to do that or make it
Do you
worse.
think there's gonna be nobles at this bar?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, what if they just
I'm a
see
noble
bunch
here.
of murder hobos, but
Man, maybe
Whatever
they
makes
might
you
like
feel
see.
comfortable, Mara.
Okay. Yeah, like it is on.
Okay. All right, she's determined to wear that mask, so she's got it on.
all right.
Okay.
We'll sit down like a table and I'll get around for everyone.
Okay. Well, as you enter the inn, you find that you discover that you enter actually onto a balcony. And it's a the room inside is round, and the interior of the inn is completely hollow, and the center of the room is completely open, so you can see all the balconies are all around. And there's like the floor that you're on, there's one above you, and then there's 2 floors below you. And at the very center of the bottom floor is a massive stone well that's about 40 feet in diameter that just opens into yawning darkness. And Volo just waves a hand and he says, "I give you the yawning portal." And as he points it out, you see that there is a rope dangling from the center of this kind of hoist. There's like a thing that is drawn over and it goes to a lever. And you see that there's like a half-orc woman who's kind of manning this lever and is lowering this rope. And attached to the rope are 3 people. You see that they all are kind of covered in adventuring gear. They've got their weapons on them, and they are kind of clipped to the bottom of this thing. And as they get lowered, you hear some of the crowd start to cheer, and people start placing bets on whether or not they're going to make it out alive.
Guess what we just found?
Oh my god.
All right, guys, let's go.
Why is it called the yawning portal?
Well, it lets you know that this is actually an old wizard tower that basically sank into the earth, and it opens up into Undermountain, which is a vast dungeon that was created by this crazy ass wizard many, many eons ago. And so now the Yawning Portal has become kind of an attraction for adventurers because people go into the well and try to, well, survive Undermountain. There's countless levels down there, countless dungeons, and so they go there to try and survive as long as they can and get as much treasure as they can, and they come back out.
Guys,
Fellas.
we lived a dungeon. We got this.
How about we take it? Let's grab a drink first.
Do this another day?
Or another month. Oh my goodness, we could spend weeks down there.
That's true.
Yeah.
So let's grab a drink and see what happens.
See where it takes us.
See where it takes us.
All right, so you guys go and find a table. This place is actually pretty packed. It's a pretty large inn, and down the actual bar itself is down on the bottom floor on the side of the well. So you guys kind of head down the stairs and weave your way through this crowd. And Volo leads you up to the bar and waves a hand to the gentleman behind it, who's he's got kind of a handlebar mustache that goes into like a mutton chops, and he's got just his sleeves rolled up and an apron on, and Volo waves to him and introduces you to Durnan, who is the owner and innkeeper of the Yawning Portal. Durnan waves to you guys and welcomes you to the Yawning Portal. He says, "What brings you to my tavern? What brings you to Waterdeep? I haven't seen you here before." Except he does kind of eye Cruz a little bit. He says, "Well, maybe I've seen you here.
Maybe.
I don't know. You been here before? You look a little familiar. I don't see many Goliaths."
I mean, I've been around. It could have been me. It could have also not been me. Who's to say?
I just love Cruz's responses to these. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
Do I owe you any money?
he chuckles. He says, "Well, I don't think you owe me any money, so you don't got anything to worry about." Chris just shrugs and moves to the side. But yeah, he just kind of, "What brings you here? What can I do for you?"
How about a round of drinks first, and maybe some information on some certain activities?
Fair enough. What can I get for you? What kind of drinks are you looking for? What is your preference? And make a perception check, Alina. Actually, everybody can make a perception check.
No.
I got a 1.
That's a natural 20.
Cruz is trying hard to just not be seen or not be noticed.
I got 19.
Okay.
21.
Okay, so yeah, Cruz is just sitting there like this, just kind of everybody else, you notice that, the bar, it's a full bar, and it's got quite a wide variety of drinks. However, you do notice kind of a strange sight, and it's kind of funny. Behind the bar on the walls are a bunch of sketches of Durnan with various, you would assume, famous people who may have visited the area before. Kind of like, how restaurants will have like photos of them, but they're like charcoal sketches.
Is Volo there?
Volo is there. He's one of the prominent ones, of course. And there's actually a few of them with Volo because he comes there quite often. But then you also notice that there's various other just random people you're not really sure of. But you do see, Volo does point out a couple of the famous people, and he points out one in particular, and he says, "Now that would maybe interest you," and he kind of nudges Alina, and he's just like, "That is one of the, my favorite drow that I've met. That is Dritz Duorden. I'm sure you've heard of him." And you see the picture, the sketch is, whoever did the sketch is hilarious because, like, Durnan and Volo are both in the picture, and they're both like this. Dritz just looks there with his swag, and he's just confused. He's like, "What am I doing here?"
Like, wow. I've heard a lot of that.
Is there a dart competition going on?
Is there a what competition?
Is there darts in this tavern?
Oh, I'm sure there are. You can probably find some over in the corner there. There's a game room.
Great.
Oh wow, okay. Okay.
Let's go to the game room.
Yeah, well, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna go play darts.
Let me get a fantasy martini first, though.
Fantasy martini.
I was gonna say Fartini and then I stopped.
I'm gonna get like the fruitiest drink. No,
You're gonna get what?
no, I'm gonna get ale.
Yeah, just plain old ale.
Yeah,
I have a list of prices for like
the,
and
the
stuff.
better ale that he has, like the best one.
Okay,
Top shelf.
top shelf ale.
Top shelf ale.
I have all this money, you know.
That's true.
Blow it all in
You'd be
one
happy
day.
to take it off your hands.
Yes, we know. Actually, you guys don't know, but I know that Cruz can blow some money. All right, so you guys, I would say between all of you, whoever's paying, you managed to blow a couple gold on some really good drinks.
I'm
Well,
gonna
Cruz has got his frou martini.
I'm gonna turn to Cruz, and I'm like, do you want to test something out for me that I've been curious about?
Depends on the thing.
I'll pull out a vial, and it's gold and it's like shimmers and it's like slow and syrupy, and I'm drink this.
Is that what I think it is? Okay.
I take a sip.
No, you have to drink all of it.
Okay, I drink all of it. You know what? Live fast, die young.
You're old.
I just gave
How
you.
you got to be this old, Cruz, making these decisions that you do, I do not understand.
Your luck.
So depending on how long it takes, slowly, you guys see Cruz. Changing, but he just appears to be a lot younger and better looking version of himself. I just gave you my potion of youth.
Cruz has become sexy.
Oh my god.
Become. Old men can be sexy.
So it says, a golden syrup that magically makes the imbiber appear younger and more attractive for 24 hours. So I'm going to clap you on the back and say, have fun.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh man.
Okay, hold up. Appear younger, which means his back still hurts.
I got my old
Yeah.
body.
For those who don't know, Cruz is a 60-year-old man.
So he still has mild arthritis and backaches.
Yes,
He looks
but
like he doesn't.
he appears younger and more attractive.
He just doesn't.
I'm
I
gonna
look
assume
more
you
than
look
that.
like 30-something now, half your age.
So you hit rewind on like Jean-Luc Picard.
Sure.
God.
He still has his full head of hair, just a few of the lines are
Let's-
gone.
Less gray,
Yeah.
less wrinkles, more
He had like a solid half inch back this way.
sharper features, more attractive,
I'm a little
anime,
smoother.
sparkly eyes.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
God, you weeb trash.
Like, oh wow, Cruz, you're so handsome. I mean, you were handsome before, but like, oh wow.
Where's your charcoal sketcher? Somebody charcoal sketch this now.
Wait, can I try and charcoal sketch Cruz?
You have charcoal? Go right ahead.
Please.
Wait, I'm gonna like run back to the barkeep and be like, give me parchment and charcoal. Go.
And Jordan just kind of looks at you like, what? Oh, okay, here. And he actually has a stash that he keeps behind the thing, behind the
I
Whatchamacallit?
attempt to sketch young hot Cruz.
Make a performance check.
I was gonna say it's coming from. Okay, it's gonna go so well.
Fine, do
Oh,
it.
no,
You
still
got
pretty
this.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
-1. But it's still a natural 20.
That is true.
God.
You create the most lifelike looking drawing, charcoal sketch that you've ever seen. And Cruz just leaps right off of it. And Durnan takes a look and he says, "This is good work. I gotta."
Thanks. I have no idea how it happened.
And
You drew it
for 50 gold, otherwise it's mine.
No, he's not paying 50 gold for that.
That's what you look like now.
You're
You got
lost.
24 hours, man.
You got 24 hours of this, and I'm not staying here.
I hand the paper to Cruz with a flourish. I'm like, my lord.
I'm putting that in my inventory.
All right, you have a beautiful sketch,
Beautiful
charcoal
portrait.
sketch
I can't believe
of younger
putting my
you.
wine on the fridge.
Oh my god.
Ultimate.
That's what's happening here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still
I
an
finally
old
had
man
a
at heart.
father who's younger than me.
I was always younger than you. You're like
That's
you're
true, but
a
like
billion years
you're
old.
even younger than me.
All right,
What's up, fellow kids?
what would you like to do? You have some drinks. There are some darts in the game room if you want to play a little darts. You guys can kind of chill for a little bit.
We're just gonna open up her letter.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Mira, you open up your letter. Oh, where's the letter at? And it says, in a very fine, aristocratic hand, "My dearest, I am thrilled beyond measure that you have finally arrived in Waterdeep safely. Please come to my home at 10 Gelthun Street in the North Ward at your earliest convenience. With love, Scyther." Of course, it doesn't actually have a date on it, so you don't know how long it's been sitting, waiting for you to arrive. But you were scheduled to arrive about 3 weeks ago, because that's how long you've been in Barovia. So you're a little late.
Quick question: is Scyther a Pokemon name?
Scyther is a Pokemon name.
Just checking.
Yes.
I didn't want to say it when I first heard it, but it is in fact a Pokemon name.
Well, it's pronounced Citer. Citer.
Yeah.
Okay, Citer.
Yeah.
Okay, here, let me write that down.
It's not Scyther, the grass type Pokemon.
Okay, hang on.
It's like a little green monster shows up like, hey,
Citer.
where
How
are
do you
you?
pronounce his last name?
Blue Pete, you said it right.
It's Bluebeard. Okay, so Citer Bluebeard. Okay.
Name Bloopy.
Blue Pete.
Shitting on her fiance before you even get to meet the dude.
Scyther Bloopy. That's honestly all I hear. I don't know what his last name is.
Blue Pete.
What?
What?
It sounds like you're saying Bloopy. What are you saying? What's different?
Blue Pete. Like feet.
That's his last name.
Blue Peen?
Blue Pete.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm gonna type it into chat.
What kind of frost giant bullshit?
It is. So it's Citer Blue.
Is this your king, Mira?
Citer Blueblade.
Oh, Blue Pea, duh.
Okay.
Not Scythe Bloopy.
Or
Scyther
Blue
Bloopy.
Oh my god. But anyway, that is what the letter says. For however long it's been waiting for you to pick it up.
Well, so I'm gonna stuff that in your pocket. That's
Okay.
great.
That's great. I'm in trouble.
We should totally get drunk, you guys.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
What is Mira's drink of choice?
Well, at first she got water, but she's gonna go get up and get something like.
You have, I think, in the bag you have like top shelf wine.
That's
I-
right. You got
Yeah,
that super
well-
freaking rare wine.
We're gonna. I want to save that. Like,
I don't think you can just like pull out alcohol in a bar. I don't think that's allowed.
I actually do think that's actually against the rules.
True. Oh, true.
So, Cruz, what do you want to do with your newfound youth?
Mm,
By the way, you're welcome.
thank you. It's only 24 hours though, so like double-edged sword there. I wake up tomorrow and I'm not I'm old sexy.
Well, why don't you
I'm gonna go
try.
make the best of this.
And what would that be?
He just wakes.
He just winks.
He just wakes.
And does he get up and leave, or does he stay there?
And he stays there and continues to sip his apple tea.
But he's holding it like this because he's really big. He's like,
I definitely misheard that as Apple TV, and I'm like, does that exist here?
Yeah, he's sipping his apple tea and watching his Apple TV. It's all very decadent.
Mira, do you share any information from your letter with your friends here?
No. I just tell them, well, may or may not be in trouble, but
What?
that's not important.
Already, we've been here 5 minutes.
Who are you in trouble with? Like, what did you do?
Nothing.
I thought if we were
And then
gonna
like
get
she's
trouble
just gonna
with
get up
alcohol.
and just go get some like
hard
your
alcohol.
hardest alcohol out in here. Like I mean, shit face.
We've been here 5 minutes. I thought if we were gonna get in trouble, it'll be because of me.
She is
Durnan
drowning
looks
her
at you
sorrows.
and he says, "Are you sure?
I am
You don't strike me as someone who can handle her liquor."
actually.
She's gonna
I
need a
think I'm
chaperone.
pretty fine.
I'll go follow her.
And I just give him like 2 gold or like how much ever. Just take it. Just
He takes it and he goes behind the bar, and you see him. He actually lifts up a trap door in the floor,
oh shit.
and he disappears for a moment, comes back out, and you see that he has this dusty old box. And like he wipes it off a little bit with a rag, but he opens it up, and inside you see just this old brown bottle that just has a year written on it. That's about 35 years or so. And he says, "I'll give you some of this. It otherwise does no label." And so he gets.
What are you doing?
I
gotta try this.
And he says, "For the amount of gold that she's given me, all right,
All of us. One shot. All of us.
one shot to each of you." And it comes out and it pours out, and it's a really pleasant amber looking liquid, but it has a very pungent smell.
Yeah,
that kind of burns your nose hairs a little bit.
Ooh.
So each of you gets a shot.
All right. How many
Good Lord.
cocktails do we have to make?
Yeah.
You're doing the shots together all at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
group shot.
All right,
Girl.
go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Fucking made it.
Oh, okay, that's not bad actually.
Oh, that's
Spirit,
really
go
good.
away.
Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, that's 19.
I got an 18.
Natural 20.
That's a
Nice.
I did not do well.
Oh no.
You all managed to stomach the shot. Varen, it starts to creep back up almost as soon as it goes back down, but you manage to just kind of force it back down, but it burns your throat terribly. It tastes, well, you don't know what motor oil tastes like, but that's what it tastes like. It
Ooh.
is thick and syrupy, and it burns. But Mira, you barely even feel it because you just need something. And I
Queen
would
of
say
the
that
night.
it will hit everybody but Cruz pretty quickly. Cruz, it takes you a little bit longer because you're bigger.
You're taller, takes low.
But eventually you
trickle
do
down.
feel that warm fuzziness come over you, and all your worries go away for a little while. And as you guys are at the bar and just kind of letting the wave wash over you, Alina, you feel kind of a slight jostle next to you, and you see the half orc, the same woman who was working the wench and lowering the adventurers down to the yawning portal, kind of scoots past you, and she nods in your direction, and she nods at Durnan, and she says, "You're not gonna leave me out of this, are you?" And he says, "Oh, listen, why not? I guess your job's done for the day." And so he pours her a shot, And she turns to you and she kind of says, "Cheers," and downs it next to you.
That's fair.
Durnan offers you a second shot if you want.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a shot with her.
All right. So you
Do I
two
have
do
to
another
roll
shot.
another Constitution save?
Durnan actually joins you guys too. He's like, "Yeah, I haven't had a little bit of this for a while.
Getting high on his own supply.
Do I have to roll?
My
another
moonshine has been sitting here for a long time." Actually, and he tells you that actually, this is not something I made. This is something I found down in Undermountain many years ago.
You found this?
I found this. Yeah, I found a lot in Undermountain. And he explains that basically the reason that he built the inn, he basically found the way into Undermountain through this this old wizard's tower, which is basically kind of acting like a well now. And back in the day, he just went down with a couple friends of his, went down adventuring, and fought a lot of crazy shit down there, and came out with a shit ton of gold and treasure, and basically used that money to build this inn. And he says, now my main business is charging adventurers to go down into Undermountain.
Capitalized on it, I guess.
Yeah.
We've been through some crazy shit. We should probably try that one time.
What, owning a bar?
No. Going into the Undermountain.
I guess.
The half orc lady next to you says, kind of looks you over and she says, "Well, I think you guys could handle it. What do you say, Durden? You want to let him in?" And Durden's just like, "Well, we just let those other group in. Give them about 10 days. See if they come out alive. Whether they do or not, if you guys want to go down to Undermountain, I'll let you in."
Do it.
I 7,000% want to go onto the mine.
I'm gonna ask the half orc, have you bitten to the under? This is so awkward.
She leans against the counter, and you see that she has, she is pretty tall. Yeah, I mean, she's half-orc, so half-orcs are pretty tall. She towers about a head over you. She's got,
Reggie's pretty tall, man.
yeah, no, she's really
I'm
pretty
like
tall.
6,
and she-
Alina's like 6'3".
yeah, she has those smaller tusks, and dark-haired eyes, and her hair is kind of thickly dreaded and just has all these kind of beads woven into it. And she just kind of tosses it, dreads over the shoulder, and she just says, "I've been down a couple times. I prefer watching the fools do it, though. Seeing whether or not they come out and placing bets.
Of course.
It's a good way to make money."
Spot anything interesting down there?
Oh, there's tons of interesting stuff if you want to risk it. Depends on how low you go. I've only been down to the 5th level.
How many levels does it have?
Nobody really knows.
All right,
There's
guys.
at least
We're gonna find out.
20.
Well,
You guys might find out. I don't have that much time.
in 10 days.
And
we'll
she
come
hears you
back.
say that, and she's just like, "I don't know. You look pretty young and spry."
That's a new
Looks it,
development.
doesn't he?
She holds out her hands to Alina and she says, "My name's Yagra. Yagra Stonefist. And you guys are?"
I'm Melina. Cruz. They're
Mina.
Mina.
Jesus. Okay, let me write that down. Mina.
Crushing it.
Oh my gosh.
She said
What
that in
did-
deep voice. Mina.
What did she say her last name was?
Stonefist.
Stonefist. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, weird. What is that? Oh, sorry. The end music changed to sewer music. I didn't mean that for that to happen. What were we talking about? We were talking about Undermountain.
Yaga Stonefist. They're done under mountain 10 days.
Yes, she went down to the 5th level, but as far as she knows, there's at least 20.
Are you from here?
I feel like we'd be able to get down to about 8, maybe.
Maybe. She tells you that she's been around Waterdeep for most of her life, but she's traveled a lot. But Waterdeep has the place with the most steady work for someone like her. And she kind of flexes a little bit. Basically showing off that she's basically a bouncer.
Oh god, Alina's getting laid tonight.
Can I tell that Alina is like interested in?
Make an insight check on Alina.
Same now. Same. Oh, that's a 6.
That's a it was a bad roll. That's a 9.
I got a 16.
Do I have to? Is it against what? Do I have to roll?
It would be against
Or do I roll like counter roll?
yeah, let's see.
Or is it?
Are you trying to hide it from them?
Not really.
I'll say just make a deception or persuasion. Yeah. We'll try that. We'll see.
Is it this okay. Persuasion. Deception. They're both the same, so it's 15.
Oh yeah.
As far as you guys can tell, she seems to be strangely embarrassed.
Who got the 16?
I got the 16. Why don't we give Alina some space? Why don't we find a table? You know, let's give her some room.
Why is she embarrassed?
Yeah,
I'll tell you over there.
He's turned all red.
I think Alina would turn blue. I don't know.
Is it the drink? Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought like
Oh man,
Come with me and I'll tell you.
that Asian glow. I can't believe Drow get Asian glow.
It's not the Asian glow.
Drow glow.
Yeah.
Trust me.
All right, you guys leaving her alone with the half orc? You guys hanging around? What's going on?
I'm gonna keep an eye on her at
Yeah.
least, just to make sure that like the half orc doesn't try and kill her.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch, but we're not gonna be right there.
It's like, let's sit down.
like Alina looks and we're all just like,
You guys are up on the balcony just like cheering her from above. Oh my god.
Alina's
she has
gonna be
big
like,
muscles.
where are you guys going?
Oh,
We're
we're just gonna have a drink over there. You know, we're just gonna.
Okay.
So as they head off, the half orc just gonna buy you another drink.
I was about to offer you the same thing.
I said, well, I offered first. And so she kind of gestures to Jernan, and it's clear that she works with him, so he kind of knows what her preference is, and she gives you something a little bit lighter this time. I think you guys have had enough shots of that stuff. But he pours a couple ales for each of you, and she says, cheers.
Cheers.
You guys take a sip, and she says, I don't see many drow come around here.
I've heard that a lot, actually.
Yeah. Your ears aren't as pointy as most I see, so I'm guessing half?
Yes. Do I take after my drow heritage a lot more than as
I mean,
you
she nods, and she just kind of gestures at herself, and she says, well, I understand the feeling. I take after my half-orc, my orc heritage a bit more.
So,
What brings you here to Waterdeep?
just
One second.
it's just like
Mirrors in the background. Are they flirting?
Yes, they're flirting. Me
it's like,
too.
She just screams over.
oh, you hear in the background, are they flirting? I'm like,
Does she need a cow? A dowry? Are they gonna get married?
God.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is amazing.
Yeah, they're gonna get married, but only if you stop talking right now.
sorry about that.
It's all right. You have some interesting friends. I haven't seen a Goliath in the city for a while.
Oh, when's the last time you saw one?
No, they had a pack come through a few years ago, but they usually just wander and don't usually hit the city. They usually stick to the outskirts.
Elena's just like, I like your hair.
And she kind of plays around with one of her dreads and says, "Oh, thank you. I like yours." And she kind of reaches over and just takes a strand of your hair. And at this point, you guys hear an explosion
Oh, great.
from the center of the room.
Oh hell.
Oh, man,
And
that's some flirting.
she kind of has your hair in her hand and accidentally yanks it and she turns really fast, and you see crawling over the edge of the yawning portal is a troll
Oh no!
that has pulled itself up, hoisted itself up on from that rope.
Oh
And
hell.
Yaga is just like looks at you, looks at the troll, and she's just like, "I'll be right back." And she
I'm gonna
rushes
pick up
over.
my axe and go after it.
All right.
If there was a way to impress a lady.
She she rushes over, and I'm gonna have you. Let's see. If you're joining in the fight, go ahead and roll initiative. I need my initiative sheets. Where
Got
are my initiative
13.
sheets at?
I think,
Okay.
wait, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Where are my trackers at? I lost all my trackers. Oh, that'll work. All right. You got a 13.
Yeah. If there's a way to impress a lady, it's by killing a troll, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I'll have everybody else roll initiative as well. And let me bring up the Yawning Portal map. And we'll switch to our battle map.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really, really
Ooh.
big.
Yeah.
First battle in Waterdeep.
Trying to flirt. Got splashed by a troll.
All right. Battle map, combat map. Okay, so. Oh, I need her stats. That's right.
That is a yawning
Her
portal, huh?
stats. Let me bring up her stats. Okay. Oh, no, that's not it. Whoops. Wrong one. Alright. There we go. And that was a 5. Oh, gosh, she rolled low.
I got this.
I know. Okay, what did everybody else roll?
11.
26.
Yeah.
13.
13?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, and oh, that's right. Didn't I have combat music at some point? Let me see. I thought I had like a bunch of different stuff.
Imagine,
Battle
like,
music.
grabbed like Alina's hair. She was like taking a sip of the L. She's like,
Yeah. Is this battle music? Hey, battle music. Okay, and let's see. You got a troll whose stats I need to bring up as well because reasons.
Because reasons, yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Giant ass troll. Okay, so let me see where you guys are on here. Players. You guys are upstairs, up on the balcony and like the next floor up. So, oops.
have to like get downstairs.
Yeah. Let's see, Alina, you're down here-ish. Let's say you're over here. Oh, I don't have a thing for Yagra, so... let me
Is it
see.
Yaga or Yaga? What's her name?
Yagra.
Yagra.
Baba Yaga.
Half orc. Let me see.
Yagra Stone Fist.
Oh my gosh. Baba Yaga.
Queen
Baby
Yaga
Lasagna.
Stonefist.
Oh, that looks pretty cool. We'll use that one for her. She's over here next to you. Getting all up and close, and
That legit looks like Ford.
it kind of does from here. And I need a troll. We'll do just giant cave troll. Except, what size are these? These are large giants, so I'm gonna make them bigger than that. We'll make them like that size. And it's crawling up over the edge here.
Oh, bad post.
And
Ugly.
everybody else is kind of off to the side because you guys are
Starting with
upstairs.
3D.
I'll put you right there for now. And right. Everybody else is up top. Okay, so first up is going to be Varen. You see this giant troll, and immediately everybody else, like in the tavern, is kind of getting up in arms. You see about several other people starting to arm themselves. People they don't have anything big on them because, again, like being heavily armed in the city is not really that cool.
Yep.
So they mostly have like daggers and short swords.
Giant
But you
axe.
see- Yeah. You have the one thing that you're allowed to have on you.
Yep. All right.
They know.
Is there any part of this tavern that is dim light?
The hole in the middle.
There's the hole in the middle. That is very
that
dim. Let's see. Not really. I would say from your perspective, you could probably bamf to like a dark corner, like here-ish. Like tucked away. I don't know if you saw where I pinged.
So I don't think I can get that far.
Okay.
So instead, I'm just gonna acrobatics down this off the railing
Because it's you.
because it's me. Let me roll that check real quick. That's a 24.
You parkour like Spidey.
And how far could I get with a movement of 50?
Coming down off the railing, let's see. Do you want to go around the south side or north side?
North side.
North side? Okay, so let's see. Let's say
Oh,
that you
actually,
get...
there's a measuring tool. What am I doing?
Oh, yeah.
All right, hang on. Wait, what?
No, that's not going to be right. Because...
Oh.
oh, yeah. I don't think it works with this one because I don't have the grid up.
Yep,
this
I
one.
sure do see that. All right, hang on.
Yeah. I would say that you'll probably get about this far.
All right. Then let me think.
Throw your fists. Throw
I
your
think-
fists.
I can't throw my fists. Wait, I have darts. Don't need
You
darts.
also have toothpicks.
No, I think I'm actually going to.
Don't you have like a crossbow or something?
I do have a crossbow. I could use. Oh shit! I have a short bow too. Okay. So I'm just gonna take the darts that are in my hand because we're gonna make this real easy. And I'm just gonna throw them. Twice.
Okay. Go ahead and throw them.
All right. Does a synthetic 20 hit?
It does.
And does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
All right, and I believe darts use D4 and not my monk die, so I'm gonna do that. Where are my D4s? Okay. That will be 7 points of damage
All right.
of the piercing variety.
Piercing damage. All right, you shoot your darts at it, or do you throw them? Do you throw darts?
I do throw them.
Okay. You just fling your darts at them, kind of like you're
and
flicking a cigarette. And
yeah.
they do pierce its hide, and you do. It kind of shrugs it off a little bit, like
Nice.
it does damage, but it's not very much, and it just kind of
Yeah.
snorts at you and continues its rampage, climbing up and over the side of the tower.
And I'm going to spend a key point to do patient defense and just kind of put my fists up like
Okay.
As- action.
All right. What does patient defense do? What is the?
I believe. Oh, that's a good question. I think. Let me see.
It's kind
Dodge
of like a
action.
reaction, right?
It is the dodge action.
Okay, cool.
Well, as a bonus action.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, next up is Mira.
Fuck. I think that. She's gonna use her angel powers and just Asmar powers and just like fly and start like heading towards there. And she's like, Alina, I need my other sword.
What did you say?
She's gonna turn into turn on her Asmar powers and just like fly overhead and like yell out for Alina to like hand her rapier because that's.
Why don't you just?
Oh, I thought you kept your rapier.
Yeah, you
Didn't
kept
you
your.
put the-
I need the second one.
Oh, you only kept one.
Yeah, I only kept one.
Oh,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Reasons. Okay. And you're using her. Are you using her full movement to try and get close to her?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see.
I will let her get into the bath.
Your movement's 30 when you're flying,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I would say that you'll get about this far,
Okay.
and you are up in the air. Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope, that is it.
All right. Next up is Alina.
If I went to get and throw her rapier, would that be an action?
No, that's a bonus action if you're just gonna pull it out and toss it to her.
I don't know if I can toss that far.
Well, you can toss it close enough. I mean, she'll might have to move and get it, but
Okay, I'll bonus action get it and like try to toss it to her, or as far as I can.
okay. Make a strength check.
Straight dex. Ooh, not bad, not bad at all. Oops. Straight dex. That is 19.
19. You managed to pretty much throw it. Actually, you throw it far enough that you're kind of worried that it's gonna hit her, but it does skid to a stop, kind of against the wall. So
And
it's
then
next,
okay. It's
Yeah,
next to
you're-
her.
yeah, it's close enough to her for her to grab.
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my movement to. I have 40 speed, so I'm assuming they're 5 each square.
Yeah.
I can't move mine.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh, save that. Oh,
do
no.
this. Oh yeah, I didn't actually assign it for that. Let's
Yep.
just try that. There we go. Save. He should be good. Can you move it now?
I cannot.
Why can you not move it?
Oh, I can move the orc. The half.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Hang on. There we go.
That's true. That's the
Adriana.
idea.
Now move it. You should be able to move it.
Oh yeah. Okay. 1. Yeah. So yeah, I'll move right up to it, and then I'm gonna do my two attacks.
All right.
Oof, yeah. Okay. Well, one of them's a natural 20,
Ooh.
Nice.
and the other one, it's
Music went away.
the other one's an 11, so it doesn't hit, but whatever.
You got a natural 20 on that one.
I did get a natural, and that is a d12. 1d12. Okay, not bad. So it's 9 points of damage.
Total?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. And that's just bludgeoning damage? Or, sorry, slashing damage
Slashing, yeah.
with your axe.
Yes.
Alright. And staying where you are?
Yeah. I'll
right
stay
up into his face?
Yeah.
Cruz, you are up.
Would you say this troll is more than 90 feet away from me?
Let's see. No, it's within 90 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna use vicious mockery on him. Wait,
What
no,
are
not
you gonna-
vicious mockery. Dissonant whispers. Excuse me.
Okay.
And let me see. He has to do a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That is a 16.
He saved,
Aw.
so he takes half damage.
Okay.
So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like 4.
Yeah. 4 damage. All
And
right.
then
What kind
I'm
of
gonna-
damage is it?
Oh,
Necrotic?
no, it's
Psychic.
It's-
Psychic?
it's burst behind head damage.
It's what I've got wrote on right now on the back of my skull.
Hmm.
All right. And are you gonna move?
Yeah, I can't move. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay.
Yeah, it's psychic.
I'm gonna as close as possible. Okay. I don't. Can I like
The
get
measuring
down
tool. The measuring tool is not gonna be accurate because I don't have the grid up
Yeah.
on this one.
Can I get down the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just stay at the base of the stairs.
Okay. You're gonna hang out by the stairs. And next up is gonna be the troll. Seeing as Alina's all up on it, it's gonna continue to crawl like over the edge and get on firm footing, and it's gonna strike out at Alina. And let's see, it's going to make a claw attack. That slipped out of my hand, but that's fine. That is 14.
Nope.
Nope. All right, it's gonna try again. That is a 24.
I believe so.
Okay. And it's gonna try and hit a third time,
Ah,
or with a bite, and that one's gonna be a 17.
that is my armor class.
All right, so it slices at you with its claws, and it takes a chunk out of you with a bite. So, let's see, 2d6 plus 4. You take 14 points of damage from the claw, and
Oh wow.
Are you okay? Oh no.
6 points of damage, piercing damage from the bite. Are you raging?
I'm
You're-
not.
You are not raging. Okay,
Because I
so you
used
take
my bonus action to give Mara her.
right. Okay, so you
So
take
it's a total of what?
oh, what did I just say?
You said 14 for the claw.
Yeah, and 7 for the bite.
So 21.
All right. And it is going to hold its position where it is because it sees all these lovely people. And at this point, like the other patrons have kind of a bunch of them have gotten up and just ran. Seeing that you guys are taking care of it, they're just kind of hiding, hunkering against the wall. But the troll is going to stay where it is. So next up is going to be Yagra. And Yagra is going to march up to the troll. And she's going to flank it.
Yes.
On the other side with you there. And let's see, what is her? She's gonna make 2 attacks against it with a mace. One's a natural 1, and the other one, that one just bounces off its hide. The other one is 16, which hits, and that's gonna do not a whole lot of damage, but that's better. Oh, that was so shitty. 3 points of damage. Alright, next up is Varen.
All right.
Back to top of the round.
So which squares is this troll taking up?
It is taking up, I'll say, let's see, I'm going to move Alina kind of, move. Alina, we'll say that you are right here, so this troll is taking up the 4
All right.
right there.
So I'm going to join in flanking and just beat this motherfucker up.
And you just hop right on top of the table.
I do. That's how I'm going to go for its head. We'll flavor it that way.
Oh, they're in action.
True. All right, here we go. That hits. I'm attacking 3 times. That also hits. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Great, everything hits. All right. And he can take a total of 29 damage.
Oh.
Nice. Very nice. And staying where you are?
Yep.
Okay, next up is Miera.
Okay.
Your rapier goes skidding down across the floor and stops right at your feet.
I'm gonna pick it up. Am I enough? Do I have enough movement to, I guess, fly over Yagra? Yeah, Yagra.
Yeah, you should. 5, 10, 15. You would get to right over her, like hover
Okay.
above her.
Is that enough to attack him?
Yeah, you could
Okay.
hover above her and attack the troll coming down from above.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him. I'm not gonna punch him. I'm gonna stab him. Let's see. So first attack is natural 20. The other one is
Nice.
a math number. Oh, where'd it go? I'm the old one now. 15 plus 7, 21.
21.
21. Okay, and I assume a 21 hits, right?
Yeah, it does hit.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and just well on this guy. So that sucks. Plus 16. Okay, so the first attack, it's natural 20, so that's 12 plus. Oh god. Hi guys, welcome back. 12, okay, 17, 18, 19, 24, plus another 5 is
29.
29. Yeah.
Total.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hey, 29 twins.
Woo!
Very nice hits. Okay, so. All right. And that is it. Do you want to do anything for a bonus action?
Taunted. Hey, look at me! Look at me! I'm flying! Look at me! Stop fighting my friend, please! She's really been a cool girl and she's trying.
Let my friend flirt.
Oh my gosh. All right. Alina, you're
Right
up.
on top of like Yagra.
Yes.
I'm gonna frenzy rage for my bonus action,
Nice.
and I'm going to hit it. Okay, that's good. That's good. One's gonna be a 24 to hit, and the other one's gonna be a 22 to hit.
They both hit.
Oh yes, 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 yes. Double 8. I like this. So 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 2 is 13, so it's gonna be a total of 26 damage.
Nice. All right.
I'm gonna no, okay. I'll leave that for the next round if there's a next round.
Okay. You staying where you are?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Cruz, you are up.
Taking
just-
a long hike over there.
All
He's
right.
walking.
Cruz is doing his best. He's living his best life.
Okay, I'm gonna move here because it's my whole movement.
Dash.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll dash. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Bardic Inspiration on Alina.
Nice.
And do you remember what that gets, Alina, or do I need to lay it down
Is
for
that
you?
D6 or
Yeah, you get a D6 on a roll.
okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Next up will be the troll. You see that some of his wounds that you have inflicted start to heal up
Oh,
ever
rude.
so slightly.
That is so ugly.
And he is going to continue to assault Alina. He's being assaulted on all sides, but he's focused on Alina just because she's right in front of him. And he is going to do, where is stats? He's going to do another 3 strikes against you. That is a 16. No. 19.
Yes.
And that was a natural 5, so that's not going to hit either. So one claw attack hits against you, slashes out at you, and that is going to be 8 plus 4, 12 points of slashing damage.
And half because I'm raging.
Yeah.
You'll
And
probably care.
that is it for its turn. It's going to hold its position. Next up is going to be Yagra. I gotta move Mira off top of her for a second. She is going to strike out at the troll with her mace. She's gonna make 2 attacks against the troll. Another nat 1.
Nice.
And
Queen Yagra.
a 15, which does hit. Jeez. It doesn't do a whole lot, but... And that's another 5 points of damage against the troll. Alright. And she's gonna hold her position, so Varen, you're up again.
Alright, I'm gonna just hit this fuck 3 times.
I'm gonna put Mira over here.
Alright, that'll be a hit. And a hit. And a hit. And he can take, once again, 29 damage.
Woo!
29 is the juicy number. Alright. And as you strike out with your fierce punches, you manage to push the troll back until it tips over the edge and goes falling down the hole. You guys just hear it growling and screaming, and then it takes several seconds. Like, you kind of sit there and wait to hear, and after a few minutes or a few moments, you do hear a dull thud at the very bottom of the well.
Cannon that I kick him over.
What'd you say?
I kick him over.
You want to Sparta this? Go ahead. You Sparta this. You punch, and then this is Sparta. This is Waterdeep.
I think I do like a full on like jump, kick with both feet, and land again.
Yes. You do the one where you land like on your hands and you flip back up. That's really cool too.
Yes.
As cool as possible.
Yep.
Yes. Awesome. And you guys successfully vanquished the troll. Yay!
Yay!
Grandpa didn't even get to join the fight.
And Yagra is kind of huffing and puffing after the fight, and she goes up to Alina and kind of helps you up, puts an arm around you and helps you up a little bit. How you doing? You okay? You're a little bloody.
Better now.
Better now, yes.
Just like the mouth moving with nothing coming out of it.
I've been through worse.
True, but that doesn't usually happen very often. I gotta go take care of something. I'll see you around.
Oh my god!
She does actually do that too.
I'm gonna be like, I'll see you around.
And you see her she goes off and she circles around the edge of the well, peers down inside, and she goes off to talk to Durnan about something.
Icon. We love it.
Alina.
Oh my god.
I'm
Were you
gonna
guys
go to the
flirting?
bar and get another drink.
Okay. You see that Durnan has had it away, but there's another bartender up who is there tending bar, and we'll pour you another ale for another, couple copper.
Yeah. Do it. I'll give him 5 copper. I don't know. Whatever.
All right. What would you guys like to do now? You have vanquished a lovely troll.
A lovely troll.
Alina, I think you did a very good job with flirting. I have some notes though.
Yeah, let's
Are you like
workshop that.
Like flirting mom? What?
So one of the biggest things that I did when I was noble was that I basically needed to get married, and that was literally my job. It was great. So my notes are, and then like Mira goes on a long rant about like you have to give her father or her mother this amount of money, and then you have to
Goats?
court her for so many longs, and yes, so many goats.
In the mix.
I don't think that's the.
I'm just shaking my head. No. Don't listen to her. That's not even real. Don't.
Oh my god. So, do you think we should help clean up the small part of the tavern that we ruined?
That
Not
y'all
my job.
ruined.
We.
Y'all.
I didn't ruin anything. I just hit the fucking.
I
troll.
sit down at the nearest table.
They're like,
I look down at the mashed potatoes I'm probably standing in, and I'm like, whoops.
I'm gonna sit down with Cruz. I'm like, so how do you think that went? Do you think?
Could have gone better. Could have gone
Like-
worse.
Like a dumbass, and
Worse.
I'm like, oh, the fight went great. We killed him just fine.
Thanks,
agree.
Baron.
Stellar input, Baron. You know what? We're gonna give you a gold star for that one. I don't have any on me, but we're gonna get you one.
No, you drank the gold star.
I feel like that one pretty.
Yeah, we'll give you the youth potion next time.
It wouldn't do anything. I would look the same.
You'd be like 6.
See, I'm not. If you may not have noticed, but not very experienced in flirting.
I may have noticed.
I haven't really done this that much.
Fighting? We've done that all the time.
Yes, Mira, fighting.
Oh, flirting. Okay.
My only other experience was, surprisingly enough, another half orc. But
Oh, you have a type.
they kind of just, okay, so it was kind of like, it wasn't really flirting. So, okay, so I used to fight, right?
Yeah.
Clubs, stuff, rings. So she came up to me, right? And she was like, we should practice together, right? And I was like, sure.
Are we still
Practice.
using fighting as
Practice.
flirting or?
I was like, sure, I'll practice fighting. I can do that, right? I'm super good at it. So, not the type of practice I thought it was.
I
Oh,
bet
boy.
it was.
It did start as regular practice.
You're still only writing this down?
But then other things happened,
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So,
Very interesting.
That's not really flirting. So,
It's flirting for jocks.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was like practice because,
No, I got you.
but
This is amazing. This is amazing.
I think she likes me.
Yeah. I have an inkling that she might. A little birdie told me.
We could ask her.
We don't do that.
You know what? She's working. I don't want to be that creep that hits on girls while they're working.
She approached you.
Yeah, okay, but now she was out of the job, so that was fine. But now she went back, and I didn't want to
You know, we can always come back. She will be here.
And get flowers.
Don't
And a
bring
ring.
flowers. We're not quite there yet.
Are you?
Daddy Cruz giving the advice.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not. I wasn't
Who's
thinking.
their daddy now, though?
I haven't really done that.
I'm a young father.
No, you're a daddy.
Okay. You went from Dad Cruz to Daddy Cruz. You're welcome.
Big Daddy Cruz.
Big Daddy
Truly,
Cruz,
Big Daddy Cruz.
he cannot escape it.
Mm-hmm.
Is she still around?
You see that she has actually gone off with a couple other of the I guess you can assume that they work at the tavern, and they're actually she's in the process of hoisting them. She's up on the second level, on the process of hoisting them up and like attaching them to the rope that lowers down into the well. It seems like they're going to go investigate and see what see where exactly if the troll's dead, and B, see if the party that they let down earlier is dead.
They're
What
probably.
if we crush them?
Well, if they were just hanging there, but they could have gone deeper inside. But
Is
being
she
that the
going
troll,
down?
huh?
Is she going down?
No,
Or
she's working the
Okay.
wench. Yeah, she ain't going down. She's
Okay.
over that life. But she's having another group go down and see if everything's okay down there. And so she's just up on the second level.
Right.
All right.
Well,
What y'all doing?
I think it's time to maybe think about going the heck to sleep.
Where are you guys staying? You gonna stay here? You gonna go find Mira's fiance and try and stay at her house if he lets you?
I wouldn't mind staying here. Rich people scare and confuse me.
If Baron stays, I'll stay here.
I mean, I guess it's everyone staying. I guess I'll stay here too.
Mira, what
So,
are you doing? This is kind of up to you too.
Mary's gonna look at like the note and be like,
What's one more day?
one more night. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one more night. The party crew.
Yep.
Is something wrong, Mira?
No.
Trouble
Is she
in
lying to
paradise.
me?
Everything is fine.
Go ahead and make a deception check, Mira. Make an insight check.
Yep. That's an insight of 21.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. So like
Lie.
she's lying. I rolled an
Mira?
8 plus 3.
Hey, Mira, what's going on?
Yes, I'm gonna share with the class.
I'm drunk.
Wait, guys, wait. Mira.
Mm.
Say
Yeah.
fuck.
Huh?
Say fuck.
I'm not. That is a not nice word. It is improper of a lady.
It's also improper for a lady to be drunk off her ass,
Nobody here knows you're a
off
lady.
of moonshine.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
knows you're a lady.
I am wearing. Okay, so I am wearing a mask. It's Mina, and like changes her. And as Mina, I will say, fuck.
Let Mira say fuck. So, Mina, what you hiding from us?
I'm hiding that sometimes I didn't expect to be gone as long. And, you know, sometimes your best friend doesn't like it when you flake. So,
So, are they trying to kill you or something?
no.
No.
Isn't that what happens when you flake on your... Okay. Isn't that what happens when you flake on your best friend?
I don't
No.
think so.
Actually, that's interesting that you say that, Baron.
I don't have a lot of experience with friends, but I don't think that's how it goes.
No,
Yeah, that ain't it, Chief.
that's not how it goes for me either.
Backwards there.
So, if they're not trying to kill you, then what?
Are you
Are
okay?
you guys like actually from Khmer? Because like that's so cool. I'm from there, and I'm super curious on what part you guys are from.
Just redirected the conversation, huh?
I mean, I'll
A
tell you where
hard
I'm from
redirect.
if you want to tell me why your best friend is trying to kill you. I mean, trying to find you.
No, they're not trying to find me. I was supposed to be here at a specific time, and sometimes when you value business, you don't like it when people are late, and sometimes you are that person that's late. So that's never fun.
Can you go and talk to them?
Maybe not now that she's drunk.
Yeah, maybe showing up drunk wouldn't be
Yeah,
the-
okay. So, I think
Shows up
I'll,
drunk to the doorstep 3 weeks later.
So I think we can all agree that maybe we should stay here tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's one more night? I mean,
I don't think they'll I don't think this place will complain, given the fact that we killed a troll for them.
that's true.
So why don't we start with let's get a room. Or 2.
Or 3 or
Or
4.
3 or 4. We can afford 4.
We can afford 4. I'll
Sure,
go.
let's get some rooms.
I'll go to the guy at the bar, I guess, and get 4 rooms.
Okay. And it's actually a lady. She introduces herself as Bonnie. And she's just kind of covering for Dernan while they figure out the situation with the orc. And they rent you. You want a room just for one night?
Yes.
Okay. And you want individual rooms, or you want to share?
Individuals.
Individual rooms. Okay. So
We're splurging tonight.
okay, cool. They we'll say a gold.
A
And that
gold-
includes your meals.
a gold per person?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Okay,
that includes your meals.
I can do that, guys.
You better be able to do that after that crown.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
Big ballin'.
All right. So you guys all going to rest for the evening?
I'm just gonna let Yagra know that I'm staying here.
All right.
Room 207.
Room 207.
I'm staying out for a little while.
Okay. And
Yeah,
she,
enjoy your 24 hours of youth, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my 20. I'm gonna start using it now.
I know I'm enjoying.
I'm going. Do you want company? Do you need anything?
Ooh,
who? Alina or Cruz?
Cruz.
I can handle this all on my own.
I don't die.
I'll
Don't
work
die and
on
don't get
that.
arrested.
Yeah.
Can't
Mainly.
promise the second thing, really.
I'm gonna go looking for an apothecary or some kind of like trader in organic and questionably organic goods.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna go to the Whole Foods.
Yes.
I go to, no, to
I was
Trader
thinking
Joe's,
more of
a little
like
bit cheaper.
I was thinking more of like a shady apothecary, but sure.
A shady
You're-
Whole Foods.
In the dock ward, pretty much everything's shady. And
There's
you
also
ask,
foods, and there's
yes.
food.
But Bonnie does direct you towards a little kind of marketplace area, and she's like, "Well, you better get there soon. They're probably going to be closing up soon." But she directs you kind of down a couple alleyways and into a shop with no windows, but a bunch of plants kind of growing over. It's weird. It's got kind of like these open slits in the top, and it's got like plants like growing over the edges.
Cute.
And you head over there, and you find kind of a wizened looking gnome that is sitting on a cushion smoking a pipe and just kind of chilling. But there are all manner of weird plants surrounding them that you've never seen before. Like, most of these probably are not local.
Okay. I
Fantasy
awkwardly
reading?
stand there for a minute. Does he seem to notice me?
Yeah, he blinks slowly at you and he says this. What's up?
I was wondering if you might have any use for some items I have come across during my travels.
Takes a puff and says, meow, meow, meow. And says, what you got? And he kind of gestures you over to, there's no, like, tables. There's just, like, boxes. And with, like, stuff on them. But he gestures over to the one box in the room that has nothing on it. And he says, go ahead and lay out what you got there.
So I pull out like a small pouch. Now this is a bit more unconventional, so feel free to say fuck off. But this once was a vampire.
He just kind of takes it, opens it a little bit, looks inside, and is just like, it's just a bunch of ash.
That's what happens when you kill one.
Dead vampire, huh? Alright, what else?
And I also pull out another pouch. Be careful not to touch this with your bare hands. It will freeze burn your fingers off. I bring out the brown mold we got from that hidden passageway in that one place.
He takes that and takes a look at it and kind of takes a sniff and just like, oh yeah, I could got some use for this. He knows immediately what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless you care for twig blight toothpicks, but
How many you got?
19.
19?
I used one.
Just, why not? You could always use toothpicks. So for the lot, he'll give you, it'd be like 10 gold.
Cool. I ask him if he
I
sells
love that you kept a hold of that shit.
Oh, of course I did. Of course I did. I don't suppose that you might have any potions or of the healing variety or of the buffing variety.
Oh, that's right. Hang on. Let me see. Where did my list go? I had it like...
Or even of the malignant variety.
I had a lovely little list of stuff, and I rearranged all my crap, and now I can't remember where I put everything.
Right.
Because, there we go. Here we go. Alright. Let me see what all he has. And he kind of looks around and he says, like, well, I have a little bit of everything. Depends on how much you're willing to spend.
What you got? Sell me on it.
He takes a look around and he says, well, this is interesting since you seem to be fond of various kinds of dust. He pulls out a little tiny pouch, like that big of a pouch. And it's kind of a blue leather. And he hands this to you and he says, this is dust of sneezing and choking.
I feel like any dust can be used as a trophy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
this is
fine.
particularly effective at it. Let me see. Pull up the stats for dust.
I'm like so lost.
I feel like if you shove enough dust into someone's face,
We can just get some dust.
done that with the vampire ash, honestly.
So this one, it looks like really fine sand, and what it does is, if you use an action to throw a handful of dust into the air, you and each creature that needs to breathe within 30 feet of you must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably.
Oh,
The creature affected this way is incapacitated and suffocating. Meow! And as long as it is conscious, a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success.
Okay. How much for that?
That one is 400 gold.
Ooh.
Anything of the more benign or helpful variety?
Benign or helpful? Well, we got your basic potions of healing. But if you're looking for something fancier than that, let's see. Ooh, let me just check this real quick. Alright, this one. He pulls out kind of a dusty old vial, but it's got a shimmery gold liquid in it. And he says, this is pricey, but if you're looking to increase your stamina, this is a potion of vitality. And when you drink this potion, it will remove any exhaustion you're suffering from, cures any disease or any poison affecting you. You also regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Dang. How much is that one?
That one is...
a lot, because he said pricey right after Gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's 800 gold.
Ooh.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I'll have to come back after I try my hand at the portal.
Yeah. Going down into Undermountain, are you? Well,
Perhaps
good
one
luck.
day. Perhaps one day. Have a lovely night.
You too. He waves you on.
And I leisurely stroll my way back to the inn. I'm just taking in the sights of the city, honestly.
Yeah. And the dock ward doesn't have a lot of... It's not pretty at all, but you definitely see some very interesting people. There's definitely a lot of alleyway dealings. You do spot a couple shadows just kind of hanging out, and they notice your presence, and they kind of try to behave in a non-suspicious fashion, which in and of itself is suspicious.
Yeah.
But you
All right.
you pass by them. This is definitely a cedar part of town, but you do make it back to the inn fairly safely.
Cool.
We are coming up on the end of our time, so is there anything else you guys want to do this evening before you guys go to bed?
Gonna tell Yagra, hey, I'm into 07.
All right. And she says, is that an invitation?
Yes.
And she says, give me about a half hour. I'll finish up here.
I may be bad at flirting, but I still got it.
And fade to black. Nobody wake Alina up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Nope.
Mira's panicking in her room. Cruz is just chilling and, I don't know, maybe hooking up with somebody else. I don't know. Whatever Big Daddy's doing.
Cruz is
All right.
definitely hooking up with at least one person.
Probably. Maybe a few. Who knows?
At least 5.
And you guys, at least 5.
If you make them leave before the time we arrived at the tavern that day before, then you're fine.
Yeah, but keep in mind that he's still an old man stamina-wise. Like, it made him look young, but I don't know how much Big Daddy can take.
I feel like Big Daddy could like.
He's feeling confident tonight.
Big Daddy's good, Connie's fine.
I feel like he's old on the outside but young on the inside, and now he's young on the outside and young on the inside. So it's, or maybe you could have used that potion of vitality yourself.
You gonna go buy it for him?
Nope, I am busy doing other things.
All right. Well, you guys have completed your first evening in Waterdeep, and you did not get arrested. I am very proud of you. Thank you, everybody who followed us and watched today. And yeah, you guys are so awesome. Sorry for all the choppiness of the stream. This is not usual, so we'll have to figure out why it's behaving that way. But thank you again for watching our season premiere. And we are a proud member of the Nerdsmith Network, so if you're looking for other really cool tabletop RPG related content, definitely check out nerdsmith.org. We have lots of podcasts, we have other streams, lots of fun things that you can check out. Also, if you are a subscriber, you can choose a player as your tribute, and you can offer them special perks during the sessions. So definitely look into that if you are interested in subscribing. And I don't know if there's any other announcements. Nerdsmith will be having our official meetup at WonderCon, which is in March. So I will be there for that. So if you want to hang out and meet some Nerdsmith folks, come hang out.
Yeah.
You guys got anything cool going on?
Nope.
I'm going to go pass out and take some more medicine because I am still very sick.
Yep,
Go clean
I'm
my
gonna
kitchen.
go to sleep and get ready for work tomorrow. 'Cause that's how life is.
We're all gonna go to sleep.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes. Thank you guys for hanging out, and we shall see you next week, same time, same channel.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.